Welcome back to the martial arts stream.
Martial arts for life.
Martial arts for life. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Hey, I'm Marshall. He's not so Marshall, and we're the martial artists.
So we're going to continue where we left off in our Last Until Dawn video. Starting off with Sam, I believe it was.
Yes, we left off with Sam being spied on while she was taking a bath. So I'm glad to see everybody here over on YouTube. How we doing on Twitch?
The chat has been
Just
before
us.
we even started.
It's just over on Twitch, so we've definitely
It's been
got more.
blown up, so
We've
thanks.
definitely got more of a loyal following on YouTube, which I'm very, very thankful for.
Yes,
because that's
we
the,
really
that's the
appreciate you
platform I'm
guys.
more adapt with. But anyway, let's not delay any longer. We won't keep you guys waiting. So let's get right.
Let's continue right
let's
back into
let's
what
get
we were
right
doing.
into it.
And as my phone blows up,
And, we're
And,
just jumping right into it.
jumping right in.
Can everybody on YouTube and chat? Can you give us a mic check? How we sounding? Hopefully we're okay. This is our first experiment operating in 4K.
4K resolution.
Yeah. The FPS is lower, but the
It's my
we
clothes,
have
really?
switched to 4K.
Whichever one of you did this is off my Christmas list. Seriously,
A little low,
not
they say.
cool, guys.
Little
Not
low?
cool at all.
Maybe check the.
Kefka says it's a little low. Our voices or the game volume? Which one? Cat says it's good. Emily and Matt says it's good. Emily and Matt, by the way, glad you're here. We're gonna try our best
Chris,
to keep Matt and Emily alive. I gave Cameron's never played this game before, but I have, and Elijah says volume is perfect.
Okay.
I'm
I'm also talking quite low, so it could be that.
All right. Oh, it was Kefka's volume was down. All right, so I gave Cameron the rundown, and this is to Emily and Matt in chat on YouTube. I gave Cameron the rundown. I've played this game before, and this is Cameron's first play. I don't want to give him too many spoilers because I want to keep it fresh for him, but he's controlling Matt, and I'm responsible for Emily. And I gave him the rundown that Matt is the hardest to keep alive,
Do we
so
need to turn this
hopefully
down?
maybe a little bit.
Yeah, 4 will be. Because I think it was at 5.
But yeah, I told Cameron that he's got a lot of work to do keeping Matt safe because for some reason Matt has the most danger thrown at him,
Mike, Emily,
and he doesn't deserve it. Honestly,
this is
he's
really
the character
getting
that
out
like
of hand,
he-
okay? It was all very
he's
funny.
he's a people
Look at
pleaser.
Sam
He
walking around
wants
in
to make sure
towel,
everybody's
but
okay,
now
and I
just
really don't think he
want this
deserves
be
to
over,
die.
all right? You had enough?
Where are the stats right now?
What are the stats right now?
What are the stats right now? For like
For Sam, we can only look at Sam right now. Honesty's above average. Charitability is below. She's more funny than she used to be. She's less brave. She's more romantic, and she's less curious. And she has more relationship with Chris, less with Jess, more with Josh, and less with Matt.
But Josh he dead.
Jules says hello. Hello, Jules.
Hello, Jules.
Welcome to the stream.
Thank you for joining us.
Just like last time, I've got
We're trying to
Translate
figure
up
it out.
and
Guess
running
what?
and ready to go.
Succeeded.
There's a balloon with an arrow on it. I'm assuming that's telling me where
Yeah,
I
that's
need to
telling
go.
you where to go. This was all set up by the killer that was watching you. But yeah, by all means, take a look at everything
Got a butterfly
that you
tattoo.
can. They were higher last stream. Yeah, the stats were higher last stream. Probably because we were probably because it was either on a different character, or since last stream. Excuse me. Stuff has happened between the characters that we noticed that she. Excuse me again. That she had a lesser relationship with. Like, things happened.
No, it's a cutscene. Or a scene, I should say. She's just walking around in a towel, like.
Because
what?
they stole her clothes.
Oh, that's right.
Wow, this is weird.
Oh my.
Hey, guys, come on. Oh, I'm done with this. I really don't appreciate the silent treatment here.
Alert Samantha,
It's getting spooky.
looking for me?
Who?
I don't think you'll have much luck by looking, Samantha. You're only going to see what I
How
want
amazing
you
this
to
house
see.
is. Like they have
And I have
theater
quite a lot to show
that
you.
rivals even the theater in our
Open
in
your
our
eyes.
house.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say our
She's
city.
quite
Our city has a pretty
beautiful,
nice theater.
isn't she?
It's got reclining chairs.
A beautiful bathing bird. Do you think she has any idea what lies ahead? Do you think
How did he
these
get
were
the
the
camera
last
that
happy
close?
moments of this creature's
He was
I know.
right. He was right next to her.
But it showed her. Yeah, see? See?
Good
It's
point.
just because it's. I know it's replaying scenes from
Yeah,
the game,
yeah.
but.
That's a good point.
How does it make you feel?
God, what did you do?
I'm going to give you 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
9,
No,
8,
no, 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 no.
7.
You can talk about something interesting after this is just about to happen. This is interesting in itself.
Sam!
Yeah, we're getting right into it now. It's gonna hit you with a fire extinguisher, I guess.
Oh, I have to press. I keep thinking like it's press X, but no, it's press R2. So you lock yourself in a. You don't have to jump.
Which chapter are we on? I think Cat got into that, chapter 5.
I pressed it. I definitely pressed it.
Doesn't look like it.
Damn.
Oh, look, keep going. Yeah, I think we're on chapter 5. I don't really remember.
And I keep trying to go to left stick, but it's the right stick.
Are you kidding me? No handle?
Hey, how convenient. I don't know. He was right.
He was
up on
right-
her.
Like he was like right on. I don't get that.
You're doing good so far, making all the right decisions.
I guess so. Ooh.
You can move now. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on chat. You
Okay.
You focus.
Like I feel like there's like glass or something broken all over here. Let's keep running. I feel like that's a bad idea because he's probably gonna be around the corner. Tell me, does this smell like chloroform?
You'll have to ask her when she wakes up.
Now,
Oh, here we are back with
that was
this.
exciting.
You both are the best streamers and video gamers ever. Thank you, says Elijah on
Game
YouTube.
seems to be going
Thank you.
very well.
Thank you. No.
Oh, the good work
His teeth.
you did exploring the source of your fear.
Is
And you've just gone and used it for ill. Mm-hmm. Your overwhelming fear of isolation.
why is his voice like
You have turned it against these people
Out.
who use it desperately want to torment.
Maybe there's an echo in his room.
Has it been worth it?
maybe?
So like this is where like his scenes get like a little surreal because it's like what's real, what's not.
What's
is it all
happening?
fake? Does it have to do with us? Does it have to do with the killer? Like what's going on? All right, so here's our previously on for everybody who hasn't been watching so
Oh my
far.
god, we gotta get out of here.
I don't understand what happened.
This is insane.
Frame rate on
We need
the
to go get
on this
help.
previously on is great.
Hello?
Yeah, it's Ooh.
Guys,
Hello, Samantha.
PS4. Come on now.
looking for
But
me.
this game came out when like PS4 was still like trying to get the hang of it.
69ing each other, and who knows where Sam
I
is.
think she's in the lodge.
Why are we still talking about this? Let's go.
Jules on YouTube said something. I'm gonna translate
Hey,
that.
look. Fire tower.
All right.
Josh bit the bullet.
Matt, what is that?
Did he
Josh,
bite it?
did he bite it? Oh, I forgot about this. Like, this makes no sense. That's the cliff we were worrying about. Now we're playing as Matt again.
Okay, we are in chapter 6 now, so we were on
What are
chapter
you
5.
gonna do? What are you gonna do?
That's what Jules said.
Stay calm. Relax. We're just here. You just want to check us
Josh
out.
can't be the killer
No,
because
no, no,
he's
no, Matt. They're gonna hurt us.
a little in half right
Stay away from
now. Yeah, stay away from the cliff. We got a totem earlier that showed that Matt could die from a cliff fall. We definitely don't want that to happen. So right now you're proving that you are king of the elk.
I really, like I said this in the last one, I like that you control the head with the right stick. Like, that makes it really awesome. Yes, please, no spoilers.
The alpha.
Just walk slow.
Very nice.
It's okay. Come on. It's okay.
Tense there.
I was like, I
was like, oh, this is. You have just prevented the cliff death.
hey, I did.
I was shaking. I was like, oh no. Oh, this is my turn.
Yes, we switch off controllers based on who we're playing, because there were 8 characters. Each of us were going to play 4 characters. Montpelier and
Elijah's making conversation.
Montpelier in
If
France.
we do manage to get someone
I
on the
believe
radio,
We will.
then we tell them we need
French.
help. What do we do while we wait?
We go back to the lodge and get everyone else.
Maybe.
Oh God, not the lodge.
Marshall is
We should
from
stay here in
uh,
case whoever it is needs to get back in touch
here,
with us.
Syracuse,
Let's get that
New
radio
York,
working first.
where we live in Oswego. I was born in Maryland, lived my life in Virginia, the United States.
Born and raised in New York.
He's in New York through and through. I was like half raised
Oh,
in New York because we
that's
always
freaking
came up
right.
during the
No
summers
kidding.
and the winters.
I
to see
can't
our
see.
family,
What
like
is
our
that?
grandparents.
It's just a security light.
Aunt and uncle,
Motion
and
sensor,
sometimes
probably.
seeing you guys.
Totem.
Totem. So I guess I made all the right decisions.
Guidance.
Okay, so that's basically saying don't.
If there's a gun in Chris's hand, put it down.
So guidance stones are meant to put you in the right direction.
Yes.
Okay. They're not. They're not like. How did we meet then? Marshall and I have kind of been family friends for the better part of since we were, alive. Because my
Yeah.
dad and his dad were best friends throughout their life. They went to high school together and they went to college together and stuff like that, and they always remained best friends. And every so often, Marshall and I, growing up, would like hang out and stuff when they would come to visit, or we would come and visit them. But it wasn't very often. And it wasn't until a few years ago that Marshall and I really started hanging out more and more, and then that's how we became the friends that we are. The
Is most of
brothers
it,
that we are.
yeah, most of us getting closer as friends was due to all the video games that we played.
The most prominent one probably being Left 4 Dead.
Right.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's a relatively small world out there when you think in the grand scheme of things. Basically, we're friends because our dads were friends.
Yeah.
Oh, why is it so
Yeah,
windy
we
all of a sudden?
yeah, we kind of followed the
almost
same
inside.
path that they followed when they were kids. It's just that his dad and my dad, they actually lived in the same town when they were growing up.
Yeah.
And, we did not.
Yeah. I grew up in Virginia, which is 4 states down from New York. And a lot of the states are are bigger, if not around the same size as most countries in Europe. So, especially the western states.
Yeah.
What is the best attraction in your mind worldwide? Like, what attraction like like state fair sort of attraction, like a roller coaster, like a ride, like what kind of attraction are you talking about?
Natural landmark,
Yeah.
city.
You right?
Yeah.
Seem to be getting along.
So basically, Matt could have literally died, and Emily would have been
Matt
on
could
her
have
own.
literally died right there, and this would have just been Emily's go.
Mm.
So, no power.
Landmark. I haven't seen.
No,
I-
haven't really gone.
I never got the chance to see the
Disney
Grand
World, I guess.
Canyon. I never got to sit
Might
the
be.
chance to see the Grand Canyon, but I did see Red Rock in Las Vegas, and I really liked that. I liked hiking on it.
Don't they like? Isn't that the one where they like say you hike here at your own risk?
Kind of. There are trails that you can hike on that are like family friendly, but they basically say you can hike anywhere at your own risk. There's no rules against not doing it.
Go.
The totem said, "Give it to me."
Oh, it did.
Let's go.
Get someone's attention.
Not to be French, but La Tour the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
It's pretty famous. Didn't
I'm
someone
sure-
marry the Eiffel Tower?
I remember reading
I remember reading an article that that a woman legitimately married the Eiffel
Okay,
Tower.
I'll take that back. I didn't read an article, but I saw it on the game.
Oh, it was on Game
Yeah,
Theory.
here we go.
Favorite water or theme park? That kind of is hard to say because I personally really like Water Safari, but yeah, supposedly someone did. But there's also Busch Gardens. I liked Busch Gardens, but I liked when I went to Orlando. I went to Universal Studios there, and that was awesome. I never went to.
Next time you have control, I'll
Okay, yeah.
go get the watch.
I never went to Disneyland.
That's got to be my favorite attraction.
I'd never been to Disneyland or Disney World. But I went to Universal Studios with my family when I was 15, and that was a freaking blast. I loved it.
Hello?
Water Safari. Yeah, I liked Water Safari. Me and Janine and two of our other friends from
Over.
around the Utica area actually have free passes to go
Oh my god.
to Water Safari sometime this year. So we're going to be taking that opportunity. So I'm looking forward to that. Aquarius? Is that in France?
God, we're stuck on
Or is that in
flat
Europe
now.
somewhere?
And there's a maniac.
I'm assuming that's a water park.
Need help, please. Oh my god, okay. My name is Emily.
Does she have to be pushing the button for
Hello?
that?
It's a water park.
We're gonna die.
We're on Blackwood Mountain by the ski lodge. There's a killer and he's after us. He's already killed one of our friends. Oh god, please help. You've gotta help.
Yeah, I tend to like water parks a lot. I feel like you do have to push a button for stuff like that. She probably isn't.
Somebody tripped the motion sensor. Probably fucking deer.
It's my brother, my other brother, my mom, and my dad.
This part's important.
What? When? How long?
Not until dawn. Get it?
Oh my god, he's here.
Yeah, Eliza says over on YouTube, my brother, my other brother, my mom, and my dad went to Orlando Universal Studios on spring break. My brother didn't feel good the whole trip. I haven't been to Universal Studios in over a decade because I went when I was 15. But I loved it. There was a Spider-Man ride there that was like a virtual ride.
Oh yeah. I went on that one. I went on that twice.
I went on
because
that.
I loved it so much.
I went on that multiple times because I loved it so much.
Like we were about to leave the amusement park, and I'm like,
No,
can we go, I'm
Spider-Man
like,
again.
can we go back to the Spider-Man ride, please?
That ride was so
Oh
awesome.
my god, that was a great ride. I loved it. And then we went on this.
That's
like,
some strong glass.
We went on this like Popeye ride. And I'm not. Whoa! Why did you do it? Like you saw it was like. But we went on this Popeye ride, and here I am not wearing a bathing suit or not wearing any waterproof clothing. I go in just like my jeans and like my t-shirt, and I got absolutely drenched because I was not aware that it was a wet ride. It looked like a dry ride. I got absolutely soaked.
Bite it.
Your turn.
All right, so Marshall's got to get unless.
No, I want to watch this. I gotta see what happens. Because like some different choices have been made recently that is going to change this scene in a way that I've never seen before. So I want to see what happens.
So Emily's probably. She went face. She went. She was the first.
She
to
went.
hit.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh God, Matt, help me, please!
I'm coming. This is pretty unsteady over here.
Matt, you've got to do something right now. What are you waiting for?
I'm thinking. Let me think.
Don't think, you idiot. Just get me out of here.
Emily, you're upset. You need to calm down. You're gonna be fine.
Ah, stop talking. I can't
Wow.
take it.
Stop yelling at me and let me work
Good
this
Lord.
out, okay?
Yeah, you just take all the time you need. Not like I'm going anywhere.
I'm gonna try and get to you and pull you up.
Now, will you please get me off this goddamn tower? Please, please, please.
Can
Matt,
you
just
can you
do
press R1 for
something.
me? All right. Yeah. Go to the whose side are you on? Go to that one. Okay. Emily was sympathetic to Matt. That didn't sound like sympathetic. Like if you'd have that fight that was earlier in the cabin, if you'd have taken Jess's side, then she would have like been like really upset with you, and like she would have fought with you, and she basically would have said the same thing that she said now. So I don't know what the difference is.
She's just a bitch.
I'm coming. Here.
Don't you kill Matt.
Oh,
Oh,
Matt!
I don't want to tip it.
Do it. Save her. This is it. This is gonna be the end of it.
Emily!
Matt's alive. Rip. So I probably made a big mistake if Emily and Matt are saying rip. So that's no bueno. As for have we ever been out of America? No. I have not. What am I doing with my life? Did I hear? Do I go this way? No? Okay. This poor kid.
Yeah. This poor kid.
Get off! Get off! Ah, let go! Let go!
What? Are you kidding me?
Nope.
What is this game? Like,
She wasn't up there?
don't
I
know,
like,
she must have
what?
come down
I'm
here.
sorry,
haven't seen
Matt
it
and
either.
Emily in chat.
Saved it. Oh, I saved his life from being killed
I-
on the cliff, but not
I
no,
couldn't-
right? Not by that thing.
I didn't want to say
Is this-
anything.
is this
'cause
you?
I didn't want to spoil. No, I'm Chris.
Did that just happen?
Damn it, what is going on around here?
Yeah, I noticed when
What?
you chose to save Emily a second time.
I know.
That's when they
so
said
hard.
rip. So I was like,
Yeah,
they
I-
know.
Yeah, they already
No, I
know.
want to say, I mean,
Like, I figured I made a bad decision too, but
It's ridiculous though. Like,
What was I gonna do? Okay, I couldn't let anything
like I was
do.
playing it as the character. I feel like that's something Matt would do.
yes, it is exactly something that Matt would do, and doing that gets him killed no matter what. If you save Emily twice, or if you do not jump to the other side, Matt will die. It is unreversible.
So yeah, Matt's dead.
Matt is definitely
So is
dead.
Emily. So yeah, that's great.
and
Clue.
Josh.
And Josh is dead.
3 down, 5 to go.
Yep. So making great progress in the grand scheme of killing everyone. I'm terrible at this game.
All right.
Why did you want me to play
with-
this?
Because you are enjoying it. So
I mean,
I'm
I
like, well, let's
am,
keep
but
playing.
I didn't want.
If
what can you
when,
do, I
when you
guess?
decided to play Matt, like I was like, ooh.
Well, now he's gone, and I wanted to play Matt. He was someone that I actually was starting to grow attached to. He seemed like
He
a
got
genuine.
He did.
Yeah,
He even got attached too. Like really
I
really
know.
attached.
You and Josh were close.
Who did?
Chris.
Matt.
Let's just find Sam.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
I mean,
now.
oh my God.
Ashley, just stop, okay? I don't.
I'll be right back. I gotta go get my
Chris,
laundry
We're
from
finding
downstairs.
Sam.
So yeah,
Hypothermia and
bitter feast. Where's the thing? Is the thing here? Hello?
That movie didn't come out.
It didn't come out in this universe.
Nope.
Wait, what is this? What is this? I want to see what that says. The Devil. Wait. House of the Devil.
That's where you are.
Yeah. Oh wait, there's something there.
Look at this. Chris, what happened?
So
here?
yeah, Marshall's off going, getting his laundry.
I'm no forensics
I'm sitting
expert,
here
but
playing
looks
this
like it was
game,
thrown.
not really knowing what else to do. Still very traumatized. Matt and Emily just died, and I'm really upset about that. So I'm sorry that that happened. Do. Just looking around because this is what I do. Hello? No? Everyone is upset. She is covered in blood because she was next to Josh when he was sawed in half.
This is so effed up.
I'm already gonna make so many mistakes. I just know it.
That's really creepy.
Let's try the other door again, and maybe it changed. Who knows? I guess so. How do I know this thing? Is that what the kids are into these days? Fortnite? Yeah, a lot of people play Fortnite. It's a fun little game, but it's really not my thing.
Wait a minute. Did you just see that?
Did I see what?
That, Chris, that!
What that was that?
It was like a see-through shape, like a ghost.
Oh boy.
I'm serious. Why don't you believe said I saw it. Doesn't that count for anything?
We've been through hell tonight, okay? Your mind is
He's
fried.
back.
My
For now.
mind is fried.
Not yet, because
I don't even trust
too
what
much
I've been
sweats.
seeing.
I don't know what I saw.
I don't know. I saw something. Chris.
Ash, it's okay. You're just we're both kind of out of our heads right now.
Okay.
We gotta pull it together, okay? You with me?
Now I'm back. What's going on?
So she just saw something,
Are we
a
going
figure.
crazy
She thinks
down
it was a
here?
ghost, but I said
It's
she
the
doesn't
only
know what
place
she
left
says.
Sam could be
Yeah,
at.
try hards,
I
not
wish
try
we could
hearts.
just go find everyone else.
They were talking
and-
about
What if Sam
Fortnite.
needs
Cat's
us?
asking
What
if
if
that's
she's
what
in
they
trouble?
play. I'm like, yeah, that's what kids play now.
It's all the rage. I won't even say that Fortnite is all the rage. More so Battle Royale
Yeah,
is all the
battle
rage.
royale games are now all the rage.
Like that's the genre of game that is like is taking the world by storm. And as far as I know, like I've kind of stopped keeping up with it.
Like,
But as far as I know, it's still like on the rise.
like in terms of
Matt could still survive if he saves Emily. You have to make him not shoot the flare gun, so he can use it for defense. But okay, so how do you make him not shoot the flare gun? All I did was give him the flare gun. And I know that if Emily keeps the flare gun, she can use it for herself. But how does Matt not use the flare gun?
You knocked into it, right? I mean,
That's my question.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. How did everything get so freaky around here? Doors slamming and candles lighting up out of nowhere, and that specter or whatever
Ashley,
it was.
What am I
think
looking
you're kind of ignoring what's really happening here.
Don't tell me you didn't see
I
that
don't know.
translucent white figure just
Is
passing
that something I
right
can
by
grab
us.
it and
We
prompt
could
me
be
to do
seeing
it?
things.
I'm not imagining things.
Yeah, well, I mean, I saw
This
things
is where
too.
Ashley or Sam was.
I saw what happened to Josh
Right?
in the shed. You know, that's what I'm worried
Yeah,
about.
this is where Sam was.
Yes.
Chris, I know.
Disagree to go to the fire tower,
You know what I'm really
and
worried
you would
about?
still
Hey,
go,
I'm worried about Sam.
but he would not shoot it.
What's
Okay.
happened to her? There's some maniac.
Wait, Chris, the ghost!
What?
Didn't you see it?
No.
You were looking
Now it's
at
just
your phone.
foolish.
Skip
Yeah.
was tweeting.
Look.
Huh?
What?
And like if someone did that to me, it'd be look.
Ghost.
I'd immediately look.
Ghost of what?
So yeah, I didn't
Freaked
know
out
about
because of
keeping
what
him
happened
safe
with
by
Josh.
disagreeing to go to the fire tower. I only knew about jumping to the other side, and then he lives.
I didn't know any of
What
that.
do you think? They
You
followed
know
us up
why?
here from the
Because
city?
I was
Never
playing
played
as a
this game.
character that I thought he would be.
When I first played this game, that is exactly what happened to me. I was like, all right, I'm gonna play the good guy. I'm gonna save Emily, even though she's pissing me off,
Yeah.
and I end up getting killed for it. Like that is what happened to me my first playthrough.
Like
When I first played, Josh and Matt died,
and that was it.
and that was it.
Well, Emily's dead too, I guess.
And then my second playthrough, I saved everybody.
Huh, here you go. Oh my god!
Did you see the look on his face? He's like,
you can
"Ugh."
Like,
see
ugh.
that. See?
That's
You do see
oh,
it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You crazy.
Absolutely
Chris,
ridiculous.
It's showing us the way.
What's over here? Can we open this? Maybe use the key that was right across from the door? You know, maybe.
Maybe the key doesn't go to that door.
No, I feel like there's enough light in here to turn off your guys' flashlights and conserve battery.
Speaking of which, the flashlight that Chris is holding is giving me like flashbacks of the flashlights that we used in the attraction place that I worked at the mall. Like those big
Yeah,
yellow
the big
flashlights. Those are the ones that we used at the place that I worked at.
Has this changed?
Funny story about that. So I used to work at this escape room place in the big mall in New York, and when I worked there, my job was to get the attraction ready. It was more like an attraction than an escape room. Like you let the customers go in there, and everybody works as a group to try and solve their way through through the adventure, and it's kind of like you're putting yourself in your own
Oh.
interactable live-action video game, and it's actually really cool. It's more, it gives you more than just an escape room.
You can see in the windows.
But my job was to prep
Whole scene with dolls and
prep the
everything.
room and prep everybody so that they could be ready for the adventure. Yeah, Five Wits. That's what it's called. And Until Dawn.
Look.
Until Dawn is a great game.
This little key.
And
What I tell you,
the
this is helping us.
and in the back curtain, like right when we started, they were getting ready to go into an adventure that made it look like an old Egyptian tomb. And I went in the back and to get those big yellow flashlights so that the group could take them into the tomb with them to use. And they're in these. I'm gonna try to explain as best I can.
But it's
These
the last thing. I
flashlights
think
are
that's
in
exactly
this
where I was sitting, and that's where Matt was.
compartment
Set up by someone. Who was
where
there?
Or
it's
someone-
made
or something
to.
that was watching us.
Maybe it's a warning. I think someone.
I
think
gotta
someone
give more
put this here
context.
to mess
When you
with
go
us.
No,
in the
it has to be
adventure,
because
there's
they're
gonna be a
trying to
part
tell
where
us
a
the
bit of the
maniac
wall
killed Hannah
opens,
and
and you have
Matt.
to
I
put
think
your
it's this
flashlights in the
bastard,
wall
and
so
he's-
you
he's
don't
trying
use
to
them
fuck
for
with
the
our
adventure.
heads.
Why
And
would he
then
set this all
when you
up
put
for
them
us?
in the wall, they go down this tube
He's trying to tell us
where
that he's gonna
I
come
can
after
get
us
them
all
on the
together.
other side of the wall to give them to the next group. I hope I'm explaining this good enough. So I go to the back to get the flashlights, and one of them is jammed in the wall. So I'm trying to unjimmy it, and I can't get it. So I put my arm in at a different angle, and I finally get it undone. And everything is all the doors and all the secret hatches are powered with like what is it?
Everyone being
Aero
together
pneumatics?
here on the mountain is gonna be
Aero-
so awesome. Cozy fires and
What are they
hot
called?
tubs and
For what?
OMG.
Hy-
I am so
hydraulics?
psyched.
Is it hydraulics? I think it's
I can't
hydraulics.
breathe it.
But anyway,
It's
all this air is built up to get this door to shut. So finally, I unjimmy it, and all the air shuts it like super fast, and I get my hand caught in the latch, and I'm stuck there in the back with my arm in the small door, and it's like crushing my arm, and I'm like, oh crap, I can't get my arm out of here. So I have to call it to the customers, and I'm like, can you go get someone for me? I need a hand with something. And it's starting to really hurt now. And finally my coworker comes back and he saunters up and he's like, "Are you stuck?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm stuck.
Should've
Get
been
me
like,
out."
Should've been like, nah, man, not at all.
I was furious. Look.
What?
Spooks.
I saw it. I didn't see it. I saw that.
Oh, grab
So that's what. So the big flashlights give me some flashbacks.
See it, Chris.
I don't know if I explained it all that well.
I saw something, but where'd it go?
Jewel said something about translate.
Hey, look at this.
Why not play a good game? You are slow.
That is so.
So, my hi all, my first time on stream from Rebecca Lance on YouTube. Hello, Rebecca. Welcome to the
Rebecca.
stream. Hopefully you enjoy.
One of the bulbs is circled.
Glad of you to stop by. I'm Marshall. That's Cameron. Nice to meet you.
Scissors too, huh?
So, Jewel made a comment. Why don't we play a good game? And he also said you were slow.
How is that a butterfly effect if it only prompts you to take it?
Well, now you have scissors.
I know, but that maybe that's the start of the butterfly effect. I guess.
What would you consider What would you consider makes a good game or a bad game to you? Like in your opinion.
Jeez sakes. What makes a bad game or a good game?
In your opinion, what makes a good game and what makes a bad game?
Atmosphere and tone for sure makes a good game.
I bet that shaking was the fire tower falling. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
I bet that was the fire tower. Okay, so atmosphere.
How far away was the tower from here?
It's
Like it was
maybe,
about
maybe like
it
a
was-
mile away, maybe
yeah.
a few miles away. But it's a big tower, like just falling out of a mountain. Rebecca over on YouTube says this is cool.
It's mammoth.
It's mammoth.
Chris, I don't
Good game and bad game.
Good
makes
game,
it
bad
for you?
game. Let's see. Like I said, the tone and atmosphere of a game. If it can settle you into something, and make you feel like you're part of it, or at least you can get your mind in the set of it, I think it turns out to be a good game, if not a good story. Because I've played games that are great games but terrible stories, and vice versa. But I feel like video games are meant to be one or the other.
I wanna pose that question to everybody in chat too. In your opinion, what makes a good game for you, and what makes a bad game for you? Like what about a game at?
I haven't found any totems either. Like I'm upset.
Maybe you're missing some. I don't know. Like when you play a game, what will stop you from playing the game, and what makes you keep going? Like for me, I think it definitely has to do with the like. I think you notice if a game has heart or not, you know? Like if a game has heart, then you can really tell that the creators cared about it. Like it wasn't a project that the programmers, or not the programmers, the developers, I guess, the publishers. There we go.
Is this gonna trigger anything?
No.
So just
I don't
It's
think I can take any more of this.
Bugenhagen.
Yeah,
Guggenhagen.
I'm
Hey,
at my limit here,
Playboys.
too.
Apparently we're
All I
Playboys.
wanted
Thank
to
you.
do
Thank you.
was forget last year ever happened.
To be honest,
Like if
sure it
it's not, it doesn't feel like a game that the publishers
well,
just gave the creators and said, "This is your next project. Work on it."
great. So you're basically
Like that's
saying
kind of how I'm feeling with Far Cry New
terrible
Dawn.
situation,
I
and
feel like it's a
essentially
game where they
caused her to
gave
run
it to
away and
someone and
have to be
said, "This is what we want. Get to it." Like it doesn't feel like it has heart, and that's a shame.
Okay, I missed exactly what they were talking about. Hannah was the one who.
Hannah's the one that stormed out. So I think Chris said, Chris is starting to talk about the prank. Chris is talking about the prank. How do you feel about it? I would agree.
If it was you, don't you think you would have run away? I mean, who likes
Hannah was the
being
one
blown
who.
up
Hannah was one of the twins. Yes.
Yes.
That's right.
People
That's
don't
what I
make fun
thought.
of me.
to your face.
Cat is saying
Chris,
something. Let me translate.
We made her look so stupid in front of all of her friends.
But yes,
and
I feel
said she
a
liked
game, a good
Can't imagine
game
doing anything
requires
worse than
good
that.
gameplay.
I think she,
She, it,
they,
they, whoever they are.
I think they
The
just,
cat.
they just said, they translated our question.
Oh yeah,
That's my guess.
because I think Jules doesn't speak or
yeah, he's-
understand the
They're
English. But
they're mostly acquainted with French.
yes.
But if so, the game has to have heart for me, and it's not very hard to notice or not notice. I think. Bless you.
Excuse me. Sorry about that.
And honestly,
Hey.
it
Please.
when the game doesn't have heart, then it really has to sell itself on the gameplay.
Yeah.
Why would anyone make fake
Like
news?
I can definitely play a game that is crap with its story or it has no story at all, and as long as it's fun to play, I couldn't care less. I will still enjoy the game because that's what a game is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a game.
Rebecca Lance on YouTube says, "For me, it's games that keep me interested. Like this game looks awesome." Elijah says, "A good game for me makes storyline and action."
Ash,
No, I've had enough. I'm not going down any further into this nightmare, Chris.
And
Ashley, I understand,
Somebody else.
okay? I'm really freaked out too, but if Sam's down there,
so
all
it looks like we all
maniac,
kind of have the same
and we
opinion
leave,
about it. It
Yeah.
has,
we're
it's,
basically killing her
we
ourselves.
like the storyline. Like it's a story that can get us sucked in, and it's also in the
Damn it.
the overall atmosphere.
Why are you
of
always
the game.
right?
I'm not all
The intrigue,
Well,
the history, the
you're right.
intrigue
You're right.
of
I
the
don't wanna
gameplay.
be, I want to leave.
No. We've got to find
Bad
some-
game for me equals uneffortless and no storyline. That is true. There are a lot of mass-produced games out there that require little to no effort. For example,
Jules on YouTube says story, plot, and gameplay.
story, plot, and gameplay. Okay, yes, exactly. This is also why I like the Final Fantasy series so much, because it combines all of that.
Chris, I'm getting a really
Some games are better than others in my opinion, but those are ones that include all of it in one specific thing. I like interactive games like this and The Wolf Among Us.
Yeah, but I mean,
vastly enjoyed The
It
Wolf
almost
Among
makes sense,
Us
but I just
Yeah,
that I
for
had
that,
not
it's-
played.
Yeah, it's a prime example. This game is a prime example. The Walking Dead series, the storytelling games, like there's not much gameplay, but the story is what the story, the characters, the dialogue, that is what pulls you in. And
Right.
I think for me, that's what I care about most. I would put gameplay to the side to get a better story.
Right, I would do the same thing, especially if I was really intrigued in the story. I feel like this is what's gonna prompt the next thing, but I kind of want to see what's over here. Like this is what's tearing me apart because I don't know what triggers the next sequence in this type of game. Like I don't know if me going this way is gonna be like, okay, now you can't go back, or if this is gonna do it. But like some things are better left.
That was just a clue.
Yeah. Okay.
Elijah says, a bad game for me equals uneffortless and no storyline. If they made a John Wick video game, the Batman series, this fires me up.
I'm all fired up.
Cat Cat says, games like Minecraft and Pac-Man are
Fairy Tail
both really
reference.
fun. Gameplay aspects and story are tied for first to me.
Oh,
So that's
and
another-
me
that's
being the
another
gamer that I
vote
am,
for
I
story.
like to check everything.
Yeah.
I like to look around. Games like Minecraft, Pac-Man, yes, those are games to really take your mind off of things and just they're as my dad puts it, great time wasters.
Yeah, Minecraft, there's no story. There's no characters.
Oh yeah, a
It's
hook,
just-
my
it's-
worst enemy now.
It's just gameplay.
I hate hooks now.
Unless the Washingtons were into
If I see a hook, I'm gonna be like, I
shit
hate
in their
you.
spare time, then, yeah.
You killed my character. I hate you. What a way to frickin' die, though.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, like that's
Yeah,
a
rather-
that's
I'd
a
re-
that's a
we all
bad way
we
to
all
die.
saw it. I don't need to analyze it.
That's us.
Yep, dead.
What about Payday?
Yeah. What about you? Why aren't you dead? Huh? Why aren't you X stuff? Or maybe this is the one you wanted to kill, and now you're
Yeah.
just... Okay, so they wanted Emily to die,
What
but
is this,
why
like a
Emily?
fucking hit list? Christ.
About Payday.
Payday is more of. Has anyone seen The Nightmare Before Christmas? Of course.
Yeah, I don't know anyone who hasn't
Absolutely.
seen that. My sisters are huge fans of the Nightmare
Yeah,
Before
yeah.
Christmas.
I've got a lot of friends they're they've all got their different fandoms that they like. They're nerds in their own way, but they
Mhm.
all the one thing they have in common is they all love Nightmare Before Christmas.
Right.
Like loyally.
Don't get me wrong, like I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I do enjoy it. Cameron says it cannot be the same. It has plot twist. Has to be challenging. Wait, what?
Did you say that?
Did I?
I don't recall that.
I do like plot twists. We'll say
We've
that.
seen several so far.
And I do enjoy a good challenge, and Marshall will say that. Will agree that he's seen me play games multiple times, just for a better challenge rating. I would like challenge myself. I'd give myself like restrictions and stuff like that. But
Yeah. Cat says, I asked my friends that, and none of them knew what Nightmare Before Christmas
Really?
was.
that's surprising.
Yeah, I thought that was one of those movies where it was just...
It's a cult classic.
Yeah, and not just in the U.S. Like
Yeah, it's worldly a cult classic. Like I'm surprised. Probably more
Elijah
so.
hasn't seen it.
Probably more so in the U.S. because we have like Hot Topic and everything, and they're in stores that literally brand and focus on that type of
You're
style.
gonna have a choice soon.
Well, I'm pretty sure whoever's bleeding came through here, okay?
Okay.
So we really gotta get moving, like now.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, yes.
I trust
got it.
Chris.
Never mind.
Sorry, I trust Chris.
That's good.
Oh, thank God.
I pr-
This thing works. Come on.
Oh, and there's another camera in there.
What's hot? Wrong Cameron. It's the one here. Oh.
Oh, Hot Topic is a
Rebecca knows a Cameron.
yeah, it's a brand store
I don't get it.
that sells like
Why would anybody
punk
want it?
things,
Freezing.
gothic attire, really rebellious in nature, artsy fartsy, crafty. It's hard to explain, but a lot of their focus is on like
Sick. I'd say that's just
bands, really popular bands. What would you say? Like some
not.
anime,
why
some
is this thing even here?
$1 million question.
dark gothic sort of things in a way. Is that how you would describe Hot Topic?
It's definitely a store that if you were to walk past it in the mall, you would most likely be intimidated by it.
No, that's
Because
that's Spencer.
No. It's Hot Topic too. Like the inside is dark, the outside is dark, and a lot of the
Wait, is that
it doesn't look like a very inviting store at first glance. But when you go in there, you realize it's not all about the dark. It just happens to be wearing that.
The My Chemical Romance Factory? Yes, it is basically that. The whole emo scene type thing.
Yeah,
is what I would say.
Yeah, but when you go in there, then you realize that
it's very friendly.
Yeah, you go in there and then you realize that it's not just about dark gothic emo getup. It's pop culture.
Yeah, pop culture. That's the words I was looking for. Pop culture. They have a lot of references to other genres, other things. But yes, in a sense, it would be, as you describe it, a My Chemical Romance factory.
Sam?
That is probably one of the best ways to describe that, and I think I will say that from now on. Sam? It is Sam.
Chris, is she dead? Holy shit, holy shit.
She's not dead.
She's not.
How do you know?
She's still breathing.
She's not dead.
What the hell is
Hey,
wrong?
she's not dead.
Depends on who you are, says Rebecca.
Oh, no. This is bad. This is bad.
Hey,
We gotta
creeps.
get her out of here. Oh, shit.
Get decked.
No, get back. Stay the hell
Get back.
away from me.
Stay back. Get back. Ooh. Oh boy. There's the decking.
Decking. Someone's halls are about to get decked. Christmas.
Yeah, Chris.
Chris. Yeah. Hey, it all makes sense. Christmas is right here. Someone's halls are about to get decked.
Wait, did you hear that from somewhere?
I don't remember.
Sounds like.
I think
it was from a movie.
that's a shiner right
That
there.
is-
Murder
Yikes.
his fucking face off.
Yeah, I'm gonna murder his face off.
I'm
mean, he
I'm
is-
Sure,
he's-
I would say something like that in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, he's.
Like if I was relying on someone and they were taking their time, and I'd be like, if I die, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you. Like I would say that's something I would say in heat of the moment.
Yeah,
No one is going
I get it. Like I'm not making fun of him for saying it. I'm just saying I understand.
It's not
Like
fair.
that is something that people would say.
Oh, they're
Tell me
confessing.
what?
It's too late. Chris, what's the point?
Stop it. Just say.
We're always talking around it. And now, I mean, we've wasted everything.
Ashley, none of it was wasted.
What do you mean?
Every second that I spent with you was the only thing I ever wanted to do with my time.
What are you saying?
I hate that line.
What are you
She
saying?
was literally saying, "Oh my gosh, we should have dated, Chris. I like you so much." And then Chris is like, "I like you too, Ashley. I love the time we got to spend with each other." What do you say, Chris?
Hello there, my special little subjects.
So
Shit.
scared, Chris.
Don't be scared.
Oh, you should be, Ash. Because here's the twist.
I'm gonna screw
Chris
this
has
up.
made one fatal choice already today. And now he must make another. Chris, you can take that gun in front of you and shoot Ashley. Or you can shoot yourself.
Gun down. Put the gun down. How do you put the gun down?
The choice.
You tell me how I put that gun down.
Tell you, I'm Chris.
Don't be so silly, Chris.
Oh my God, no! Chris! 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 Stop!
press it?
Because I've never pressed it before.
Why would you do that? You saw the totem. It said guidance. It said put the gun down. Why would you do that?
We've already seen.
Don't you see how this torch
Hey, you
of
killed one. It
Thor
looked like
has
fun.
gone too far? Huh? Now what gives you the right to play God in these people's
throw it off on the
lives?
camera.
What makes you so special then?
Oh,
Huh?
that's a playback. I'm sorry.
See, the whole thing was put the gun down. Why didn't you do that?
You're sick.
Why ruin my experience? That's what I would have done.
You ruined Matt and Emily's
What
experience,
the hell have you done to
Because
them?
that was my playing.
What
and
the
this was
hell have
my
you done to
playing.
them?
The whole point of this stream of us like getting separate characters, so that the choices that we made
You
affected everybody else, like each other's playing.
You've played this game before. and I
Previously
haven't,
on Until
and You
Dawn.
just screwed up my experience playing this.
I'm sorry, dude.
Why would you do that? You even said, okay, put the gun down. You specifically said, okay, put the gun down. What do? Bang!
This is kind of like that.
Why would
This
you?
is kind of like that on movie.
Why?
That one movie.
Oh God!
Chris, the choice is yours.
My God, we need help, please. Oh!
Yeah, I want to see this again.
Yeah. I think we get to see it every previously on.
Let go!
See, see, that makes sense why that it gave him such a long cutscene of getting dragged, because he would have had a chance to, like, that would have been the chance in the cutscene where he pulled out the flare gun and used it.
Right. So the last one was called Revenge. But
4 hours until dawn.
You?
Same.
why would you do that?
Ow. Alright.
Saw. Oh yeah, definitely. Like the killer has a mix of Michael Myers and Jigsaw.
Damn, those things were tight.
With a clown, yeah,
Oh
clown
my,
mask.
thank God you found me.
It's okay.
This torture thing.
You okay?
Farm Curry says, "What is better, Japanese food or Mexican food?" You go first. And Let's on Twitch says, "Helly."
Honey!
And Cat Cat on
What
YouTube
would
says the Saw
Sam,
movies are
what
so
would
great.
Sam do? She's... I don't
Mexican
know.
food, easy," says Cat Cat. Welcome to the stream, Let's over on Twitch.
She's not with you.
I would say Japanese food. I like Japanese.
I like Japanese food. The only thing I don't like is sushi.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest.
But
fan.
I also really like Mexican
I swear
food.
to God,
Mhm.
everyone is safe.
I like spicy. I like
down.
all the different flavors.
I like ginger dressing for salad.
Yeah,
Listen.
you'll literally
I will
drink a gallon
I'll
of.
eat bowls of that.
That is some good dressing. I will say that.
And one of them showed Josh being killed. Just ripped
And
apart.
it's my
by this
mom's red rice.
blade.
Jesus Christ. What the
Rebecca Lance says, "Yeah, that's what the game puts me in mind of, where he puts them in these games type things, choice or die kind of thing." Yeah, well, I've seen 4 Saw movies, I think.
I haven't seen.
I
any
saw
of
the
them.
second Saw movie. I saw the third Saw movie, which was actually really, really good. I liked the third Saw movie because it threw a bunch of like twists at you, and I completely did not see him coming. And then I don't know if it was the fourth Saw movie.
I'm
but
surprised-
I saw another one where it was like a car trap, and then there was like these these two guys that were being played by this one girl put against each other, and then they ended up settling their differences and killing the girl. I don't know what Saw movie that was, but
Okay,
those are the only 3 Saw movies I saw.
not to be perverted or anything, but I'm really surprised her towel is still on.
No, like, yeah, it's impressive. She's been running around and falling and stuff, and it's impressive that it's still on. And Rebecca says Mexican food for sure.
It's I generally like all kinds of food. New version.
New version. New version of, I'm assuming, Until Dawn. This is not the new version. This is the old one. This is the oldie.
And this is my first time experiencing Until Dawn.
This is my fourth time, and this is his first.
Nice to see you too.
But yeah, I like basically all kinds of foods. I'm always willing to try different ones.
Doing?
Well, actually, the towel didn't turn out to be the best
What would you
outfit for fighting off
consider
killer maniacs,
American
you know?
food?
Hamburgers, hot dogs, American pizza.
Oh,
We've taken a lot of food from other
Yeah.
cultures.
Like we don't have
and just put a spin on it, you know?
funnel cakes. Those
Like, I
aren't
know-
aren't those like strictly American?
Maybe. I know that salt potatoes are strictly a Syracuse thing.
I don't think so. I think they're a southern thing too. Cause
I don't know.
because
like,
we
I
had
was-
salt
I was
potatoes.
I was told salt potatoes was a Syracuse thing.
Well, that's because Syracuse is Salt City.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, it's Salty City.
No, it's Salt City.
It's salty.
It is salty because of all the freaking idiots. What?
No! Get away!
What's happening?
Oh, Chris. Oh,
I'm so
Chris,
confused.
Chris.
Confuzzled.
Fuck?
You've heard of blanks before.
Thanks.
I mean, really?
What's going on?
All right, now we're getting into something. And she's okay. There's so many plot twists happening.
What's
dude.
happening? Holy crap! You're Emily. What?
So I'll give you a chance. Now that I'm playing, I'll give you a chance to process everything.
What?
Can we get some hype in the chat to try and mellow out Cameron's brain right now?
I just. What? So that. I remember specifically telling him, I'm like, he's not dead. He's not dead. He didn't get sawed in half. There's no way. There's no way.
And you did see it. You saw him get sawed in.
Yeah. I'm like, there's no way. It's gotta be. It's gotta be fake. It's gotta be something. And then he pulls up. And I'm like, but I already know that he's like. That's the only thing I know about this. Like I don't.
I'll let you focus on chat.
Like I want to focus on chat, but I want to focus on what the hell's happening right now because I'm just so. I'm just like, what the hell?
Well, now is your if you have questions, now is your opportunity to ask questions.
I get the blanks thing, but why would the totem guidance specifically? Oh, oof.
That was like a big guy.
Yeah, that would really hinder your movement. Those monkey bars really saved you now, eh? Yeah, they did. Man, monkey bars are fun. I miss those things.
It kind of sucks because I touch the ground now on most monkey bars.
Oh yeah, you're right.
God. Here goes $600.
$600
Better
for
be
a
worth
shirt.
it. I look great in that top.
She probably also doesn't know that Matt's dead.
Here's a question. How much have you ever had to buy a piece of clothing for $600?
No.
I mean, I don't go around buying sports shoes, so no.
Absolutely not.
Like those shoes can get freaking expensive.
Yeah.
Like it seems like you know there are a bunch of, like there are YouTubers that will flex and they'll
Yeah.
like show off their good stuff. They're always showing off their shoes. Do you realize that?
Usually,
like, do you ever realize that?
Or like a hat or a coat.
Are they
like a
really that
jacket.
expensive?
Yeah, there are some like top brand things out there that people will pay hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars for, and I think it's absolutely ridiculous. Do you salute America? $600? I don't need any piece of clothing that bad, right?
Yeah, it's like
Thrift shops are
when
amazing.
When I wear shoes, I go out and I tromp around in the dirt with my shoes. Like, I'm not gonna waste $600 on a pair of shoes just so that I can keep them in a closet every so often.
Elijah, well, what do you mean? Like, why would you ask that? We've got multiple people from different countries, chatting with us. That's not. I mean, I understand patriotism, but that's like a nationalist sort of question. Like, nationalism is a bit extreme. But no, I'm still trying to process. I understand the blanks part.
Okay.
But why would the guidance totem specifically say put the gun down unless that part is still coming up?
That part, you could have put the gun out. I could have put the gun down. I absolutely could have. I could have waited it out, and Chris would have put the gun down. Or I could have shot myself as Chris, and the same thing would have happened. Because they're blanks.
Because you've played it before, you already knew
Yes.
that, but that's why you
when
did it?
I played this the first time, I shot myself.
Okay.
And
So
then
why did you say?
And then the second time, I found the totem. So I was like, okay, so what happens if I put it down? It's the same thing. The only time there's a difference is when you shoot it Ashley. Then it really makes a big dramatic change.
Oh. I mean, I
Which I
figured
hate.
that. I asked my mom for a Gucci. Why? Oh God. I don't even want to know. Would never pay that much for clothes. Better be studded with diamonds. Got a point there. Even if they were just Herkimer diamonds, and those are fake diamonds. Herkimer diamonds.
That's what the
Crystal Skull
the
vodka.
the Crystal Skull vodka is filtered through.
Filtered through 3 times, not once.
Four
times.
times.
4 times. 4-time filtered.
It's not double distilled. It's not triple distilled. It's
Quadruple distilled. Why would? And I'm selling the diamonds. All right, we're now going on a business venture together. All of us. We're all in cahoots now.
Martial arts diamond.
Martial arts diamond distillery. We're gonna sell diamonds and vodka.
My goodness.
We'll make a huge living, and the whole time we'll be streaming. That's how we endorse ourselves.
Yeah, I'm gonna put up like a profit counter in the sidebar.
Let's make it happen, everybody. And Cat will be our our international distillery.
We'll branch ourselves out to France and Europe.
So why France? Well, you see, this one person in our stream, they're from France.
We only know like 2 people from France.
We only know like 2 people from France. I'm sorry.
Everybody else is from the U.S. So we gotta work with what we got.
Hey, great job, Emily. That'll probably really hurt
how's that
after
leg?
that gash. Yeah. I wonder if that would open the wound.
Maybe.
Did she get scratched on the thigh or was it the shin?
Ooh.
On Twitch, Johan Dubois. Nah, I'm here from Greenland. Greenland!
We can now
Ooh.
we can stretch our business venture to Greenland now.
Yes, we can go to Greenland now. Hey. Thank you for joining the stream, John Dubois, over on Twitch. We hope you're enjoying our content. I'm still not sure what the hell's going on.
Did you? Here's my question. Did you not pick up on me being so emotionless when I shot myself as Chris?
I see. That's the thing. I did, and I'm just like you're being
Like,
being
why
that.
do you not care?
I'm like you're doing this on purpose now. I'm just like, why? Why would this happen? But now the pieces are slowly starting to come together, but they're still all out here. You know what I mean?
They're scattered still.
They're
in a way.
like the pieces. It's like the pieces were starting to come together, and then they just kind of like a fan blew them over here. Like they're still being drawn together. It's just now they're further apart, and I'm just trying to wrap my head around it to the point where I'm trying not to like spoil myself of what I already know for the ending of this game, or at least what I think I know of the ending of this game, because that's all I ever knew.
What?
I like it's
Sad.
that Josh was like the killer or whatever. But again, I could be wrong. But
Great.
you mess up one more time. Mess up one more time, I bet you you're gonna. I bet you're gonna fail and get killed.
I see I'm pretty high up right now. She's wearing my boots.
Them boots. So we've got America, or at least local here. We've got France.
Mm.
We got Greenland.
Mm.
The other time we had Russia.
We did have Russia.
We had Russia, and that was real fun.
That was fun, honestly.
Okay, I'll buy. It was fun. Liked it a lot, but I have to charge my phone. Going to die. Will have to let me know when you will do it again. Thank you very much for joining us, Rebecca. And yeah, we will. We tend to stream every Wednesday around this time, 5 p.m. Eastern time.
5:30 p.m. Eastern time.
5:30 p.m.
Every
yes.
Wednesday.
But thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Kakat says bye, Rebecca.
Aw, did you hear that?
What?
Emily's like, Matt. Like she's showing concern for Matt.
Is she gonna stumble across this corpse?
I don't remember, honestly.
That's gonna be really.
Come
Looks like
on,
looks
for
like
fuck's
Emily's battery's dying too.
Better charge that phone.
Son of a bitch.
Lift in the dark now.
See, now it's getting silent because I'm like trying to focus on this.
Oh, we found our torch. Thankfully, it wasn't touching that wooden barrier. Otherwise, this place would have lit up. Jules is back.
Tu es un Bolden.
What do you think?
You are
Cat, if you could give us a hand.
Says,
Cameron's not by the translate.
yeah,
my
you
God.
are you are of
A boulder.
Boulder.
Chris is gonna come and Chris Redfield's gonna come and deck us.
That's something we're planning on doing.
Deck the halls and the boulders.
Goodness. Of all the things, like that would we'll get to it.
Yeah,
We'll
you
get
can
to
save
it.
it for the stream.
We'll get to it when we do stream that.
I think we can give a little teaser on it.
All
We're
right.
planning in the upcoming future next month. Ooh, another totem.
Yeah, in the upcoming next month, we are planning to do a themed month for our streams. It's going to be zombie themed. We're going to be playing games that focus on the themes of zombies, zombification, zombieism, all that stuff. So you're a prostitute. Oh,
This is
boy.
Phil Swift
Are we
with
Phil
Flex
Swift?
Tape. I'm a prostitute.
JonTron, tell ya. But
So Bolden is prostitute in French. No, she's still.
why are we a prostitute?
I don't know, man. Maybe because we're on
Oh,
a
because we're trying to sell ourselves.
we're on a couch, I guess.
Because we're on a couch when we're selling ourselves to the highest bidder.
I don't know, man.
But
I wouldn't charge very well. I say that, but that's just me being humble. I'd probably charge for a bit.
a penny.
No, more than a penny. Come on, dude.
No.
Hand his glasses.
But anyways, back to we're going to do a zombie theme. So all the games that we play for the month of April are going to have a zombie element to it. And those are the games that we're going to stream. And until we actually stream them, we're going to keep it as much of a surprise as possible. But nevertheless, we do hope you guys join us for that stream and enjoy it. We will actually have a guest for the first one.
Lovely.
So
Danger is my middle
one of our good friends is going to be joining us.
Garage.
Garage?
That's what the sign said. Garage.
Garage.
I can make for a good username. Garage.
Garage. Look at that. A tattoo.
When are you getting yours, Beth?
In my throat.
Goodness. It said when.
When are you getting yours? In my throat.
In the throat.
What does that mean?
What the heck?
That is my time frame.
Sure, man.
So there's just a lot of wandering for Emily's point here. Just a lot of collectibles, I bet.
Yeah, wandering, clue collecting, and piecing together the story.
Oh, Jesus.
So they actually... What the hell?
What?
Like, they... So were the twins ever buried?
One of them was. I
And
guess.
and that
somebody was here to bury at least Beth.
right.
Oh my god. Oh, shit.
That guy's just going. Ah,
It sounds like Eustace.
that's it. I'm getting me mallet.
Getting me mallet. Well, more than the mallet.
Speaking
oh,
of-
wait, I don't want to do that yet.
Speaking of, that is that one meme I showed you. That picture is the reason we started playing Bloodborne again. It was the exact reason we started playing again. And I don't regret it. I really don't.
Oh, she was down here.
Hannah's-
Have you had any more of your cake that you made?
I had another piece.
Oh. Marshall made a cake the other day,
did?
Monday, but prior to that he made it, I think Sunday night is when he made it?
Sunday.
Sunday. And this was his first time baking a cake, and holy crap, it came out perfect. Better than like store-bought cake, better than restaurant-style cake. And I'm not exaggerating that. I'm not saying that because you're my friend. That cake was absolutely delicious. And it was moist, it was dense. It was how cakes are supposed to be. She wasn't buried?
Beth's head.
This is a year ago.
Oh, God.
This is a year later. That head would be much more decomposed. Like, I don't understand that. Unless someone put like embalming fluid on her.
I don't think you'd find that down here.
Like, that's kind of an inconsistency in this part, I guess. Or maybe that's just me being super critical.
Maybe.
But I always hate, like, this is the main reason why I don't like horror movies. Because you can easily point out all the flaws. So easily.
I think some of the one of the big reasons why movies, games would do that, like they would make some things inconsistent, is because they want you to understand something. Like they made that head less decomposed because they wanted to make you understand that that is Beth's head. Like you're like, okay, that's Beth.
Right. I get that. I do. But they should have made the time like frame a little bit less. Like, oh well. Instead of a year later of marking the anniversary of when they died, it should be like, okay, it's like a few weeks at most later. Like, we're here to gather and, you know, celebrate their life and all that. And that would make a little bit more sense in my eyes. I understand why they did it year anniversary again, but it's just little things like that kind of makes me. It doesn't overly bother me. But the fact that I'm bringing it up and talking about it kind of, like, he can see.
He can see the torch. holding it at a slant. I'm glad it's detecting.
Are you kidding?
Get back.
Are you kidding?
I'm the best.
Best. What are you doing? Keep running. What are you doing? He's got a flamethrower. You think he's worried about a
I
little
think he's
fire?
worried about fire.
Although he did jump those gaps with a.
Emily would hide.
Emily would hide. But think about it from a killer standpoint. He knows this area.
Exactly.
Like-
He knows where someone would hide.
He's like, there. This is a dead end.
Oh wait, here we go.
Josh!
Josh. Oh, very good. Every one of you got my name. And after all you've been through, good. I mean, how does that feel? Right? How does it feel? Do you enjoy feeling terrorized, humiliated? I mean, panicked? All those emotions that my sisters got to feel 1 year ago? Only guess what? They didn't get to laugh it off. No. They're gone.
I don't know if you noticed this, Josh, but none of us are laughing.
Oh, come. Why the long faces? Come on. It's good to get the heart racing every now and then, right?
Welcome back.
And race they did. I mean, every one of you just pitter-pat. I hope you appreciated my little phantasmagorical spectacle. I mean, no detail too small,
That just
no
happened.
opportunity missed. It was such a delight to play the puppet master to all of your Pavlovian panic. And all that gore, there was gore galore, fake bodies. I mean, God, that shit was expensive. And no retakes. Nope. Only double
Okay.
takes.
It's like I knew that had to be fake, but like,
Hook, line, and sinker for every little stinker.
but
Josh, why are you doing this?
Yep. Don't even ask this squirrely little runt. He's got no clue. He's out of his fucking tree.
He's definitely off his
like
meds.
the
Oh,
guts.
come on, you guys. Revenge is the best
If you went
medicine.
into
We're done.
as
Sick.
as Ashley,
What? Come on,
if you
guys are all gonna thank me.
if you didn't go
When
with
you guys
Chris
become
and instead you
internet
went to go look at the
sensations.
movement,
Wait, what?
you would have got to
Oh,
peek
you
around
better
his
believe this
workshop and you would
little
have
puppy's
found
going viral,
pigs
ladies and
that were
germs.
gutted.
I mean, we got unrequited love. We got blood. I don't think there's enough hard drives in China to count all the views we're gonna get, you guys.
What are you talking about, you asshat? Jessica's fucking dead.
What?
Did you hear me? Jessica is dead. You are gonna fucking pay, you dick!
Oh, Matt's dead too, but nobody fucking cares.
Guys!
They don't know. They
Guys,
think that
come on.
Emily and Matt are
Seriously,
still
this
like
is
getting help.
Crazy, you
They don't know.
Stop.
Why'd you hit her, man? Huh? Why'd you have to fucking hit her?
What are you talking
You
about?
punched Ashley, you piece of shit. Oh, I got so mad. You don't hit a girl.
I mean, she did stab him,
You just don't.
She did
dude.
stab him.
but
Chris,
he
bro,
did go a
I'm
little
not
too
your
far.
bro.
Excuse me.
Where are we going? Where are you guys taking me?
Locking you up.
Elijah just subbed to Cat
What?
Cat.
You can't do anything stupid before we call the police in the morning.
Come on. I didn't do anything.
Are you serious, bro? Goddamn murderer is what you are.
I didn't do it. Michael, please, just listen to me, man. I did not hurt Jessica. Are you insane? Like really? Do you not understand what you've done? I'm
Cat
a
Cat, subscribe
healer, man.
to
I bring people
Elijah.
together. Not like you assholes.
That's enough.
But has they subscribed to us?
You only see what you want to see. You're
Stop talking.
You are dude. It's not my fault. You suckers can't take a joke.
Oh, wait. Did I hurt you? Did you feel a little bit of pain right now? I am so sorry.
Stop it!
Jesus, dude.
Stop, Michael.
I mean,
I'm sorry, man.
it's all justifiable. I can see everyone's point in
Something
this.
happened to Jessica, but I swear to you, I have no idea what happened to her.
Josh is saying he doesn't know what happened to Jessica.
Shit, Mike, something feels really wrong here, man. Are you joking? I'm just having a really hard time figuring out that you would, do anything to hurt Jess. I saw what he did to her with my own eyes. This is her blood.
But can't we all just get along?
See, now he's getting weird now.
Not dicking around.
No, this is not how it's supposed to go down.
What is going on?
I don't know. I guess I understand this part because he's supposed to be on meds and he's off his meds, so he's getting a little he's getting a little loopy or something like that. But I don't know. I don't really know if his total loopiness here is justifiable. He just gets weird.
Oh, stuff it. You're the biggest coward there is.
Uh-huh. I did something. I made you believe in the world I created. And I showed you parts of yourself you were too afraid to visit.
You manipulated us. You tricked us. You hurt your friends. And you did it all while you hid in the shadows. You're a coward, Josh. That's all you are.
So what would happen if you had chose Ashley?
I'm assuming that it would still kill Josh. I've never pulled the switch to Ashley.
Right. Okay.
Or I guess to Josh.
Gosh, dude.
I'm kind of too scared to.
What does it take to
But it has to go towards Josh to make the prank actually
Right.
go. But I'm sure Ashley won't appreciate that you didn't save her.
This is hard to watch.
Right.
You ever say this kind of shit before? Oh, I've never seen him like this.
Money back.
He's just spouting nonsense.
Stupid. Chris and Ash. Chris is an ass. Ashley's a dum-dum.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Well, I said you're a dummy.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, Ashley.
Ashley, I'll get you out of this. I want you to die.
He'll be.
Oh, I never imagined in my wildest
He'll
dreams
act
that
differently
you
towards Chris right now if you did save Josh.
You know what that sound is? It's the sound of never kissing Ashley, you pussy!
Stop!
Them's fighting words.
You know, you might as well let Ashley sleep with Mike. I mean, at least he's got some notches in his belt, you know? He'll treat
Not really.
her
We had some people on Twitch.
fucking pathetic, Christopher!
I'm gonna beat his head off. Don't listen to him.
Nobody's over there
Not
right
worth it.
now, though.
Right.
Hey, Mike. Mike.
Mike.
Mike,
What?
What?
what happened with Jess, Mike?
You know what happened.
No, I don't. I got a problem, Mike. I don't remember killing Jess.
Christ.
I mean, I feel like I would remember killing her, you know? She's so soft.
He's just getting
Probably got,
insane
a really
here.
tight bod.
Shut your fucking mouth!
I'm not gonna do anything. Mike gets mad if you disarm him, and Josh, I'm not gonna hit Josh.
Ah! You guys are the worst!
What?
Oh, come on!
Plus, he's pointing a gun with blanks in
You were
him
gonna shoot me?
at Josh. Do you think he remembers that there's blanks in that gun? I
Why
don't
don't you
think
go
he
back to the
remembers.
lodge?
not.
Make sure everything's all right. I'll stay here with this
How long have you been
lunatic
going?
until the morning.
Oh, sleepover. Can we order pizza?
Can we order pizza?
I want to order pizza.
Sure, okay.
So do I.
Want to know everything's fine back there.
Hour and a half.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Making good time, I guess. I'm still really upset about Matt.
Me too, man.
Like, you have no
Me
idea.
too.
I thought I was making the right choices.
Previously. Speaking of which, we're probably gonna see it again.
Hey! Just what we need.
Josh.
For that plot twist, though, I was legitimately shocked. But at the same time, I was like, but he just died.
Like they played it up great.
Right, yeah.
Showing you the death. Like right in front of
Like,
you.
this is
you believe-
typical horror story.
This guy's fucking dead.
Like,
Did you hear me?
C grade, D grade,
Fucking pay!
D-list movie material.
D-list,
Plotline.
not even B-list.
Like, the plot of it, it makes sense. That's how bad the plot is, but it does it so well that it makes it like grade A, you know, A-list.
Okay.
Like Kung Fury levels of absurdity, except Kung
Hey,
Fury
hey,
is
hey.
still B-list.
Kung Fury is level A in all aspects.
Except for its list here.
No.
Like, don't get
It's
me
level
wrong.
A on everything.
I love
I don't care
Kung Fury.
what you say. It's level A on everything.
Don't stay away!
Oh, he's trying to.
Use these. Get the hell out of here. Now.
Stupid dog! Sorry, that was silly. It just fell on me. Stupid dog! You're making me look bad.
But wait. If the twins were running away from him at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and he's not a bad guy because he's trying to fend off the creatures,
Alright, let's go.
like, would he help them up but slip or something?
They are destined to die.
Yes,
no
they're
matter
destined
what.
to die. Like, I'm just trying to figure out, like,
He was trying to help them up at the very beginning, but no matter what you do, like your choices were drop Beth, or you let go, or Hannah let go, or whatever it was. It was either drop your sister or both of you let go. So it was death either way.
it's a good thing flares last a really long time.
Yeah. How long does a flare usually last? I've never actually used one. I think it would be satisfying to light a flare.
I think they're meant to last like an hour. I could be wrong, or even longer. Flares will also light underwater.
Really?
Yeah, because they're lit with, I believe, magnesium. If I believe magnesium is, I could be wrong if it's the right element or right compound, but I believe it's magnesium that burns without breaking down.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody correct me if I'm wrong on that. I'm willing to be corrected. I'm willing to say if I'm wrong or not.
I
But
can't add
I
anything to this
believe
discussion.
it is magnesium. That is what flares are lit with, or what is inside of them, I should say. Which is why they last so long.
Gotcha.
No, I'm just going on a tangent. I don't have any idea about.
Well,
I'm just trying to sound smart, like with this here in my head.
That's why you're wearing glasses.
Yeah. I wear glasses to look smart. I don't get me wrong. You know I have there's nothing wrong with my eyesight. She should just stand still. That's all I know. That's also what I know about these things. If you stand still, they don't touch you.
About this game or about Wendigos?
About this game. He don't do it.
God. Oh, God.
What was his name? Oh, my glasses.
Something like glasses.
Yeah. So you know I have good eyesight.
Snap out of it, Em.
I don't need to wear glasses at all. I am that guy that wears glasses because I like wearing glasses. Oh. Oh.
Oh, that perfection. Ooh, boy. Oh,
Like, what are you doing?
I'm cutting it close because I can't see it in time. It's not my fault.
It's gonna load her into a freaking coal pit.
Oh God.
That
Probably
conveyor
why I
belt.
should get off.
Yeah, that conveyor belt is probably also super cold.
Yeah. There's nothing protecting it from the cold air.
Yep.
How'd I know? Because you're like the master of like guessing horror movies, I guess. This is why you don't like them. Because you can just you just know.
Yeah,
There's no
it's
surprises.
Prediction, man. Oh, that's gonna. Oh man. She. Holy crap. I'm surprised she survived that. I'm surprised she's even getting up.
It's like 3 feet of fluffy snow. It's like landing on a pillow.
No. Do you see how fast she was going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is when this is how we live in the world of fiction.
Two viewers on YouTube now.
Gotcha.
We did have a lot though.
We did. It was nice.
Especially
Hopefully
at the start. Like, whoa, we didn't even start yet. We had.
Everybody was putting some hype in the chat. I like that.
This is kind of a long segment with Emily.
Yeah.
Crap.
I
What
think it's
now?
over though.
Oh.
I think Emily's section is done.
Let me in. Let me in.
Let her in quick.
Let me in. Let me in.
I don't get that meme.
Shut the door! Oh my God! Shut the door!
Are you all right?
Huh?
I didn't think that I'd make it.
You were
Like
screaming.
it reminds me of Nick Cage, honestly.
Where's Matt? Come sit down.
Please,
sit down.
not the
Something's
bee.
out there. A monster. It's a
Wait.
This is me again.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't feel anything. I just need to calm down. It was moving so damn fast.
What?
I just had to get
I'm
away.
waiting for
Oh,
what?
Cat actually being productive this time.
Whatever it was.
Relax, Josh. He's messing with
Good
us.
on you.
Listening to me.
Where is Matt?
Wait, where's Matt? Is he okay?
Oh God, we couldn't use the cable car, so we climbed the tower, and then it fell, and we were down in the mine, like way down in this terrifying freaking mine shaft.
Hold on.
And then it was Matt and me down there, and
Hey, you're the one who was always saying you were procrastinating.
She said, I
Emily,
think Matt
what
might be
happened?
dead.
I was walking down there in the mines, and it was dark, and I found this pile, and there was Beth's head.
Wait, what?
Beth's head, I found
Oh
it.
my God.
What the
Are you
fuck?
serious?
Yes, I'm serious. I think they fell down there.
Studying is a good thing.
Jesus Christ.
But the worst part is I don't think that Hannah died, like, from the fall, not right away. Wait, what do you mean? I don't know, I feel like she was down there, like, starving to death for weeks. When we were all up here looking for her, and we had no idea.
That's horrible.
Listen, in the tower there was a radio, and I got through to someone, but then that was right when the tower collapsed.
You made it.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
Mike!
barely.
What about Matt?
We're trying to figure that out.
Yeah, and then there was this monster that was chasing her.
She's all messed up, guys. Emily? Hey, Em?
Whoa.
Jess?
Fucking that big.
Josh.
Jess?
Sam,
It's
maybe?
not Jess.
Where'd Sam go?
Sam's right there. She's in the back.
Oh,
Sam didn't leave.
Just check it out. I got your back.
she's still wearing her towel, but she's wearing a jacket over it.
Is she? I don't think she's wearing a towel.
Yeah, she's wearing a towel.
Where?
Sam is wearing the towel with a jacket over it.
She's got pants on though.
Does she?
Yeah, she's
you
got
sure?
like yoga pants.
Okay. I'm gonna open the door. You ready? You ready?
Just do it already. Whoever it is probably gone by now.
Unless you want me to take the gun.
No. I think that's less good. You do the door.
I like subtle body language like that. Like it reminds me of when I was playing Dead Rising 3 one time, and your main character gets bit.
Hold on there. Hold on there, mister.
Your main character gets bit,
Freeze.
and he wants the guy that's with him to shoot him. So the guy, like, he's sitting there and he's waiting for him to shoot him, and the guy goes to shoot him, and he's like, all right, if that's what you want,
Go on, move.
here it goes. And then he pulls the trigger, but then there's a click, and then your main character just goes like, oh my god. Like, I love that.
I don't know why you did
Love
that,
little
but I-
animations like
Yeah,
that.
like you can like
Yeah, how could you know
feel
that?
the tension that's built up, and he's just like,
Hold on to
oh
your
my god.
horses. I don't take kindly to you kids coming up here to my mountain.
Your mountain. Huh. I'm sure the Washingtons would be very surprised to hear that.
Well, the mountain don't belong to me, it's true. But it don't belong to the Washingtons. This mountain belongs to the Wendigo.
Who?
What's he talking about?
The hell's a Wendigo?
Let's hear him out.
Not like we have a
She's
choice.
got yoga pants on,
Oh,
or
I'm
like
only
hiking
gonna tell
pants
you
or
this
something like that.
once.
I saw the white and I assumed it was still the towel.
I got reasons I want to get it off my chest.
See? I told you. He's guilty as shit. Guilty as something.
Shut up, Mike.
There is a curse that dwells in these mountains. Should any man or woman resort to cannibalism in these woods, the spirit of the Wendigo shall be unleashed.
Oh, crap.
How do you remember that?
Yeah, he didn't even see it.
You're gonna need to find somewhere safe.
The basement might be okay.
Okay, get down there now, all of you, and wait.
What? Why? For how long? Until dawn.
Hey,
Hey!
hey.
I ran off and left Josh when I heard you.
I always kind of wanted to make a video where like I pointed out all of the movies that like said their titles, but then I realized how quickly that video would get smacked down off of YouTube.
No, you can't be.
Kind of sports do you have in your country, Cat Cat?
Can happen quickly on
Said
this
we have
mountain.
football. By football, they mean
Yeah.
they mean
Go get him.
You can't go out
they
there,
have they
Chris.
mean
I'm supposed to be his best
American
friend,
soccer,
and I let him down.
No, he let you down, Chris. He let all
not
of us down.
American
care.
football. It is
Rugby is like their.
yeah, rugby is like their
don't
American
need your help.
football, except
Go
much
on.
more
It's suicide.
contactful.
Fine.
The rest of you, get down to the basement. Be safe.
Really, the basement is like the best place you can be.
In a horror movie, absolutely.
You don't
Get in the basement.
understand the magnitude of the situation.
It is.
Well, I'm going to get Josh, aren't I?
No, I'm going to get Josh. You're
You ever
going to
seen
help
Tucker
him.
and Dale versus
You
Evil?
understand?
Running out in the woods is the worst place you can be.
Yeah, I think so.
You need to
Dude
follow
ran
me.
right into a tree.
Everything
Yeah.
I tell
That
you.
was the saddest one. That really was. It was so sad, because the guy's like,
He's just like, wait, you're not a killer. He's like, why don't you kill
"Cause you're just running from bees."
bees?
But
This is the end.
I'm
You point towards the thing you want to kill.
still supposed to
I know I
live.
use a shotgun, man.
No, you
Like
don't.
I felt
Poor
so
guy.
bad for the guy.
How do you know?
But all these kids kept killing themselves, man. It's terrible. That's a great horror movie y'all should watch. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. They did. Josh was wrong.
They've done it.
See you soon.
So
filled with so much courage now.
I wasn't really paying
Tell me,
attention.
you're the expert on these
Chris
things.
and Mike are staying with him.
What's,
Two.
No,
What's the guy
Chris
gotta know?
is staying.
Chris is staying.
Just be
Mike is
careful.
and
Mike
the
is
others are
not
going to the
Mike-
basement.
Yes, Mike and everyone else is going to the basement.
Okay.
So,
A lot of stuff has happened. We've probably skyrocketed with Ashley. Heck yeah, we did. We went off the meter.
Heck yeah, we did.
All right, I think I saw my honesty went up.
Your honesty went up, your charitability went up, your funny went down,
and
your
my bravery went down. But look at what I'm doing right now. Like, I'm walking out into the into the heap of this madness. That's brave.
Yeah. Like, I don't get
I think
that.
Josh went down a little bit, but still above average.
Yeah.
All right. So, butterfly effects. And which one will die? Ashley was grateful and felt indebted to Chris. Josh felt betrayed and antagonized Chris. Chris considered violence. On the same page, Matt supported Emily's plan to go to the tower and get help. Matt fired the flare to signal for help. Okay. Matt had no defense against the attack. Gotcha. I'll remember that one for next time. Sam got herself caught. Chris and Ashley found Sam. Sam needed to be rescued by Mike. In self-defense, Matt walked calmly through the herd. Matt and Emily escaped the threat unscathed. Who gets the gun? Emily gave the flare gun to Matt. Emily has no defense against the attack and was bitten.
Emily was bitten?
She was bitten. When the Wendigo reached through the door, he bit her.
Oh, I only saw it.
Save yourself. Matt tried to save Emily. Matt fell into the mines and was attacked. Matt was killed. See, I don't like this.
Yeah.
Because nothing about that, they didn't give you any context clues to say save yourself. All he said was, I don't want to tip it. Nothing of that, like there was nothing Emily said, there was nothing else that Matt said to say, the better option is to save yourself.
Right.
Ashley took the scissors. Ashley stabbed the psycho. The psycho gave Ashley a black eye. Chris hit Josh. Stick together. Ashley followed Chris. Ashley failed to see who was in the workshop. Chris and Ashley found a dummy in Sam's clothes. That's it. Point blank. Chris didn't shoot Ashley. Ashley was concerned about Chris as he left. Once bitten, Emily was bitten.
Do you guys know that Cape Town is supposed to run out of water? What is Cape Town?
Cape Town.
Where is Cape Town?
On April 22nd, like they're planning it.
Have you guys ever had surgery? I have had surgery on my hand.
We can, yeah. Let's talk about our surgeries. The only surgery I've had is tooth surgery for my wisdom teeth.
Oh, okay. I guess that counts too because I got my wisdom teeth removed as well.
I'd say that counts as a surgery.
Yeah.
Like they have to put you under.
Yeah.
To rip you open.
Well, when I got surgery on my hand for the metal rod that went through it.
When did that happen?
That happened when I was 15, I think.
Oh,
That's what that scar is.
I didn't know that was a scar.
What are these things like?
I can't even see it right now.
Like that?
Crazy unpredictable.
You see that?
Or,
That C shape?
I mean,
Yes.
you can figure out what they're gonna do.
But like right here, I can't see it.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
But no, I had that.
Like how?
Why are you dying?
You got schedules.
Because there's like something like in the back of my throat.
Yeah, I never had.
Hey, what the?
Never
frick?
had stuff from my tonsils.
What in the hell?
Why would it do that?
We're scared of scarecrows. Remember? Remember?
Oh, I guess yeah. Because of
The
scarecrow.
pro
Yeah.
Wendigo tips.
I remember.
Rub garlic all over me.
So I wonder if there would be a bunch of snakes
They'll still smell
Pig's
you.
head.
Anything
if you
like
kept
that.
choosing snakes.
Yes, there would be snake imagery everywhere. Like we chose spiders. That's why there were a bunch of spiders
Yeah.
everywhere.
But snakes in the cabin, and in all this cold, I don't think so.
There's a death. I think that was Chris.
It's like, nope, put that down.
Unless you have no other choice.
Oh my goodness.
Drink something.
I feel no. If I do, it's gonna go back down, and then it'll just come back up again. When I had my tooth surgery, like I always heard stories about. Everybody knows the stories. They knock you out when they
And you come out loopy.
when you come out loopy, and then you say a bunch of crazy, silly stuff. With me, like I kept telling myself over and over again in my head, I'm like, don't say something stupid. Don't say something stupid, and I didn't.
Well, I retain certain things.
Like I kept it together. So it makes me think that everybody that just goes nuts is full of it.
Yeah, either that or just has a really low tolerance to it. Because when I went under, when they put me under, and I recovered, like I just felt, I didn't feel loopy at all. I felt completely cognizant of everything that was going on. I even told my friend who was with me, because he had to, I wasn't able to, drive my car.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I said, you're gonna drive me back, right? He goes, yeah, no problem. So they wheelchaired me out because they're like, all right, you're probably gonna need to a few minutes to recover, and then you can walk.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I actually feel kind of fine, but if you're gonna keep me in the wheelchair, I'm okay with that. But
what do you remember?
I remember everything.
Like the surgery part. What do you remember?
The surgery, I remember them putting the IV in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, all right, and the dentist was like, all right, so tell me a little bit about yourself. And so I said, well, I started, I don't remember what I was saying, but I remember talking and then just kind of just zonking out, because oxygen is what activates the medicine that puts you out. But I remember being asleep but awake, if that makes sense. Like, I felt like I was completely aware of time while I was put under, and that I while I was asleep, I remember being like, okay, I'm asleep. This is really comfortable, and like, time is going by. I'm getting wisdom teeth removed, and it felt like I was out for 15 minutes. Like, it felt like the seconds I was counting in my sleep equated to about 15 minutes of being asleep. And then when they woke me up, they said an hour had passed. Don't move, Chris. That means don't move your head.
It's moving. Stop. I'm trying to like adjust it. Okay, we're good. Almost blew it. Kill it.
Run!
Run.
Go! Now!
Rekindling those flames,
God
Chris.
damn!
I'm right out in the open. Gotta get out of here.
Oh my god!
What? Oh. I guess that happens.
Oh shit.
Chris knows how to shoot a gun.
He was shooting it at the beginning.
Yeah.
He knows.
He knows. Woo. Ooh, that would have.
Oh, you see that roll? Chris knows. You know why I think he knows is because he's played so many video games. Like, that makes me think, like, if I was in a situation like this, I'd be doing that too.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be rolling.
They put the gas mask on me and then I would sleep time. Oh, they used a gas mask for you? They didn't use a gas mask for me. Alright, this is going to be your 4th shot.
Alright, continue with your surgery story.
Oh, that's really it. Like,
That's it?
yeah, I just remember being cognizant, but when I woke up, they said an hour had passed, and the surgery was successful.
All right, so remember a couple streams ago, we were talking about choices that we refused to make, and I was mentioning one about Until Dawn. If you were to shoot at Ashley, Chris would have been outside, Ashley would have been at the door, Chris would have been banging on the door for help, and Ashley would have just stared at him and just let him get killed. Like, I refuse to let that happen.
Wow. Oh, they got Josh.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, Wendigo's got Josh. He doesn't look dead, though. Mike, that's you. No, that's me. I'm Mike.
Yeah, you're Mike.
I'm playing for.
Wait, I
quite
thought I
some
was
time.
Mike.
No, you're Sam.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
All right, so for me, like, first of all, I didn't know. I thought it was going to be a gas mask that they put on me.
Yeah, I did too, but it wasn't.
It was something. It was something that they injected into your arm.
Yeah.
So they said, all right, you're gonna feel. They started like coating my vein with stuff, and I've had blood drawn before, so I was like, oh, okay, they're cleaning my arm because they're probably gonna shoot me with something. And they're like, all right, you're gonna feel a pinch, and I'm like, okay. And I didn't know what it was. I thought they were like doing it to like check my vitals or something. So then they put it in,
happen, right?
and they like didn't really tell me anything. So then all of a sudden, like I instantly get hit with like this wooziness. I'm like, oh, that was it. And
Josh, he's got
so then I'm thinking I kind of went in there with the plan of trying to stay awake as long as I could.
That's what I did too.
So I was like, okay, I was like, if this is it, then let's see how long I can stay up. And I was awake for about 15 seconds, and then I passed out.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly when I passed out. I just remember talking and talking and talking, and then just going, and then it just.
Where that thing lives,
and then I was out, and then. I just remember specifically being like, okay, I know he's getting me to talk because I know oxygen is what activates it faster. So I was like, he's trying to get me to talk, so I'll pass out quicker.
Old guy's bag.
But at the same time, I was going like, I really want to see how long I can last.
Yeah.
I want to see if I can resist it.
I went in there with a plan. I was like, I'm gonna see how long I can last with this.
When I woke up, I went to the hospital room with a bunch of people in it that had surgery. They showed me my tonsils and appendix.
I wouldn't want to see it.
Got trapped down
I'd be like, no, I don't. They're like, you want to see your wisdom teeth? No, I'm good. I'm good. So I felt.
We haven't seen
I found these plans.
Jess in a while. I'm pretty sure she's dead.
Michael, I'd like to maybe focus.
I feel
on
like
how
they
we
would
can
have
get the fuck out of
revealed
here,
her by
please.
now. But then again, there is still a totem
of her getting up.
What's weird is that there's a tunnel leading from the lodge to the sanatorium. See?
So.
That's how I got back here.
So I felt like.
I saw
How
this
long did
when
you
I
feel
was
like you
down
were
there.
asleep for? I
That's
felt like I
where
was
it
asleep for
lives.
about maybe 5 minutes.
I felt like it was 15 minutes for me, but they told me an hour had passed.
Yeah.
And
It's
I had
definitely like you were out for a long time, but I felt like it was 5 minutes I was asleep, and then I started to like hear them getting me out of the chair. And I remember being put in the wheelchair, and then wheeled out to a bed, and then that's when I started to slowly wake up.
No, I remember they woke me up on the table.
It's not that bad.
On the table I was still on, and I woke up and they're like, "All right, we're gonna put you in the wheelchair now. We're gonna ease you on."
So something important is happening
Wendigo
right now.
bit you, you could turn into one of those things.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
He said it was from eating each other. Remember, he said that.
Is that how it worked?
Yes, it happens. If it bit you, you're gonna turn into one, and then you're gonna turn on us. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Like, do people do that when they're really afraid? They just have a bunch of energy to get out.
Are you kidding me?
Maybe.
Putting us all in danger.
Like hell I am.
Emily, you can't stay here.
Mike, just cool your head, okay? We don't know if it works like that. Maybe it's just a bite.
I've seen what these fuckers can do, and I don't want to see it again.
What is this? Guys, what are you doing?
I've seen what they can do. He's just like,
Door's right here.
This is
I
a
am letting
decision.
you do this voluntarily.
Oh no, you're just making yourself feel better about sending me to my death since you know there's a Wendigo out there ready to rip me to pieces like it did with.
Okay, oh my god, will you just go? Go, get out of here!
Uh-oh.
Whoa, okay.
Whoa. Mike, calm down.
You're gonna shoot me? Mike, me?
This is the safe room, Em.
Please.
It is not safe as long as you're in it. Not for us.
Don't do that!
I'm really sorry. Fuck, I can't do this.
King.
It's the right thing.
I hope you did.
Maybe. For now.
You can absolutely end her journey right there.
Keep an eye
She's
on
been such a.
I think that's why the game gives you that decision, because they build up this hate for her the whole game, and it gives you the chance. It's like, you said if you had the chance, you'd do it. Here it is.
I'll be back soon.
And
When did they say that though?
No, well, I'm just thinking that's what the
yeah,
developers
yeah,
are saying.
yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
you said that they're probably like, you wanted to kill her, so here's your chance, player. Pull the trigger. That's all I just said.
I thought
When they
that
put me under, it
he
took
was
me
gonna
5
help
seconds
us.
to fall asleep.
Flamethrower, dude?
And then I felt like I was asleep from the time I was put under. It felt like 1 second that I was asleep for.
Gotta do this on our own.
Completely not what happened to me. Ashley?
I don't know if I can.
It's 4:51. Like, Dawn is like at most like a half an hour away.
Yeah, I guess unless it's like
I didn't.
daylight savings time.
Yeah.
So another funny after story of the surgery. So they put me on a whole bunch of meds and painkillers so that it would help me through. And one of the pills that they put me on was oxycodone.
Mhm.
And I didn't know what like I know what it is and I know what it does. But I didn't know that's what I was taking. So I finally get better.
It says that because the Wendigos are mutated from humans, when they hunt us, they know how to perfectly mimic their prey.
Let's remember that. So I got to the point where I was able to go to work again, but I still felt pain in my mouth. So my dad gives me the pills, and he's like, take these with you in case you feel any pain, and here's the big one, take that just in case you really need it. So I was like, okay, thanks. So I bring the pills with me, and it starts to get really sore throughout work. So I'm like, okay, let me take the pills. So I take the oxycodone, and like for some reason, like I just felt like really floaty throughout work, and I had no idea that the reason why is because I had gotten myself high off of the oxycodone.
Yeah, I was prescribed oxycodone as well.
It was
I knew
later,
that.
yeah, it was later when I realized what the pill was. I was like, oh, that's
Yeah,
why.
there was actually when I was in the military. Why would you conceal
Says
that?
Because this decision is bullcrap.
The bites, if it bites you, it's not infectious. It doesn't do anything.
Let me see that. I'm sorry, what did you say?
It says you'll be okay.
It says what? You're gonna be fine. Fine? Mike almost shot me. Is that
He
fine?
didn't shoot you.
And this bitch almost let him.
Hey, that's not fair. She was scared.
I would shoot you
I'm the
now.
one who's scared.
Yeah, and see, now we're like, okay, now I wish I'd have shot you.
What was going to happen? None of us know.
There's no excuse. There's no excuse for this.
Please, just try to understand.
Understand the palm of my hand, bitch.
Yeah, that's why this decision is bullcrap.
I'm sorry.
If you reveal the truth, Emily gets
sorry.
pissed at Ashley, but if you don't, then that's the good decision.
Shit. We've got to get to Mike. Like now.
Wow.
Yeah. Why don't you take the... Someone take the gun with you. Take it. Popsicles and milkshakes. Yeah, that's like... That's the common thing with tonsils, right? Like they give you ice cream, a bunch of ice cream.
People have died. I don't
Four
know
people
which
on
is
YouTube, man.
worse, actively
Thanks for
triggering
sticking with us
events
for so long.
that
How have we been
lead
going?
to someone's death, or passively allowing a tragedy
2 hours.
to occur.
Are we almost done?
7:30.
Couldn't lift a goddamn
We're
finger.
getting there. There's a big part with
Someone
Mike,
else.
and then there's a medium part for the end.
Remember last year? Huh? How you left your poor sisters to die?
I'll go as fast as I
You did
can as
nothing
Mike,
to help.
so that we can make sure that we
Paralyzed
finish
by
this.
your own self-centered
It's mainly just a
fear.
bunch of action
While
stuff.
a real threat was closing in. No, it's all about you, Josh. It's always all about you. Your game has gone terribly wrong.
See, I feel like
Your friends
I feel like he's not
slash
talking
have
to Josh.
deserted
He's talking
you.
to us. He's
Yeah.
like, your game has gone
You're all
wrong.
alone.
You've killed so many people.
Can you feel how cold your loneliness has become? Huh?
I don't like his mouth.
I don't either. I've said that.
Joshua, why did you hurt them?
He would say something like that.
Well, they didn't hurt you, Joshua. Not intentionally. They made a stupid mistake.
And Gatorade.
And a terrible tragedy befell your sister.
Popsicles, milkshakes,
Did
and
not
Gatorade
intend for that to
for your
happen.
tonsils.
Just did. And they were sorry at least until you subjected them
I
to
remember
your
Fairly Odd
night
Parents
of
made a joke about
horrific
that. Timmy had to get his
torture.
tonsils out, and they were like, "Oh, you can get all this ice cream when you get tonsils." And then the father was like, "You can get ice cream? Well, what else can you get? Oh, it says you can get a hoagie by losing your gallbladder." So he starts like donating his organs so that he could so that he can get all these sandwiches. It's like that was the joke.
This terrible isolation.
Matt's dead.
The rest of the game doesn't.
The rest of the game doesn't
He
matter.
killed
Matt is dead.
His game doesn't matter, unfortunately.
Not so good up there right
It
now.
doesn't?
No, he's gone.
He's dead. He's got no more game. He doesn't have a game either.
Yeah, he's dead.
Wait. Don't move.
Did you
He's
hear
lived.
that?
He's lived all these years fighting these Wendigos, right? And then
Did
he
you
just dies
hear
because of these
that
kids.
Odell Beckham Jr., Antonio
Mike, there's
Brown,
no
and
key for the
Le'Veon
cable
Bell
car.
got traded in the
Josh.
NFL. No,
He's
I did
gotta
not hear
have
about
it.
that because you
It
know
may
I
have
don't
taken
follow
him down to
sports.
the mine.
What is...
Huh?
This is the safe room, M.
Please.
Fuck, I can't do this.
Yeah, if this is the safe room, why is everyone just
Do
going?
the right thing.
All you have to do is wait.
We're all going to go tell Mike about this new information we learned about the Wendigo. My turn. Despair.
So this is the big part you were talking
Yes, yes. Sephiroth is going to come and chase us through the sanitarium.
about?
Because it's called, the chapter's called Despair.
He wants to give you despair. Shall I give you despair?
Please, Sephiroth.
Please, Sephiroth, give me the pear. I crave it.
Give me that pear.
Give me despair. Ruination to all. Supernova. Oh! Tick, 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 ting. It's like he's doing
I don't
it.
know about you, but I have to like hammer that button when I do those ones. Where you have to like fill the meter. Like I have to yeah.
I have to do that with Kuja.
I have to put the PSP on my leg and go.
I have
Like,
to do
otherwise I'm not fast
I have to
enough.
do that with Kuja's one because his builds up fast and then slow. So it's like if you miss the first few, you weren't gonna finish it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's like no.
Any plans for next stream? Ethan Must Die.
Next
No,
stream we
I
have something
I'm
special.
taking a break from Ethan Must Die for a while. If there's a time where like we're planning a stream and then Cameron can't make it or something like that, then I'll probably do Ethan Must Die.
Right.
But yeah, we've got something else planned for next stream. At the end of this stream, we will reveal it.
Yes.
Woo! Let's try to avoid that, yeah?
What was it again?
He turned on a lighter, and then a bunch of flames consumed him.
How can you go so far from a safe room? Why did you just wander off? From just anger?
He's going to find Josh in the bottom of the mine shaft to get his key to the lift so that everyone can get out.
Or they can just, wait until dawn.
They're afraid of the Wendigos getting them.
In the safe room. Bigfoot sighted.
Really? Where?
Top left.
Hey, that Until Dawn 2.
Is that a thing?
It might be. I don't know if I'll play the second one.
Is there a second one?
Yes, there's a second one.
What?
Yes.
Coming out or
Yes,
out?
It's coming out.
Oh.
Then there's like a Until Dawn VR game.
VR, I've heard many good things about it.
I've played Elijah's VR. He's got it for PlayStation. It's pretty fun. Like you don't know how fun it is until you've tried it.
Right.
That's my.
But I feel
that's
like
what I would say to everyone.
I feel like Until Dawn VR
I would want to
would
play.
be
Yeah, I would want to play a horror game.
would be
VR.
fantastic.
I might get it. It's rated M. You can't get it. Mom wouldn't let you.
Or are you talking about what our next one is going to be?
He guessed Final Fantasy for our next stream. That was his guess. Just for you to play it. Just me, not Cameron?
I just need a pitchfork and a mob.
Well, we don't have a pitchfork, but A shotgun will do.
You know, maybe you shouldn't have.
I think it would be satisfying to shoot a double barrel shotgun.
Maybe take a few more bullets. Like
Take
there's
the
a
whole-
bunch.
Take the whole case. Fill your pockets.
You got pockets on pockets.
I've watched some shows and movies where people where the people use shotguns and they keep the shells in their pockets and they always lose them when they pull them out of their pockets.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that happens. That would happen more often than you would think.
Is that the hand finger thing?
No, that was a cigar. Now I want you to remember, what do we have right now?
A double barrel shotgun.
All right, remember that.
Oh, because it's gonna do 2 shots. And yeah.
No, it's gonna do more than 2.
Hey, big guy.
Like this is one of those shotguns that will shoot forever.
Of course.
And
Hey.
there won't be a need to reload.
I was hoping I'd run into you again.
Hey,
Alright.
it's a game.
Good one.
It's a game.
Alright, pal. You're coming with me. Alright.
We've got a puppy.
Here's the plan. I happen to see a map of this place, so we're not flying blind. There should be a way through the psychiatric wing that'll take us right outside the mine.
Wolf's like, what the hell are you talking to me for?
Think you can handle that? Couldn't have said it better myself. Attaboy.
I'm a girl.
I think he might be. She might be. I think that one might be a girl, and the black one was the boy.
Why is that?
Lucky guess. Cause like if you have a white wolf that's friendly, it's like that's a girl, and then you got the black wolf that's fierce, and that's a boy. It's like the trope.
Dokie boy, calm down.
Or we're both wrong, and it really is a boy. Zach.
The lone wolf. The pup.
Yeah.
Zach
Wish I
the
could
puppy.
move like you, Wolfie.
I'll name him Zach.
Stuck on this side.
The puppy you get.
Yeah, I'm gonna name that dog Zach.
Huh.
Alright. There goes nothing. Awesome.
Awesome. Now your friends can't get to you.
Slim down, Pooh Bear. Squeeze through. What is your favorite VR console? I think my favorite would be the Vive, because I've heard so many great things about it.
I wasn't aware there were multiples.
Yeah, there's like PlayStation VR, there's Vive, there's Oculus Rift. That's all I know. There's all those VR systems for like your phone.
Oh. Well,
But I've heard so many good things about the Vive. Eventually, I might get one. But I would want to have like a designated room for it, you know?
right. Yeah. If there was ever to get a VR system, I feel like you really do need a separate room
Should be dead.
specifically for it.
Or you can like. Oof. Well, that's what happened on the black one.
Killed by Wendigos, maybe.
It's like a scene right out of the Ritual.
Right. It's actually what I was thinking. That's another really good horror movie.
You want to talk about the Ritual?
I guess I've only seen it twice.
Seen it numerous times.
Yeah.
You know?
But I don't remember things like you do.
Doors were built like tanks. How crazy.
So it'd be a
You
little
remember the
different.
important stuff, though. I
Kinda
take it.
like I want. It's a movie I want to watch again because it was done so
Let
well.
us out. We are starving,
What went on
freezing.
here?
I will make you
This is
pay.
nuts.
Stop testing us now. They spelled it out for us. I remember like I'd really not seen too many horror movies until we watched The Ritual. So there was like a big gap before I had seen another horror movie.
Right.
And that one, like, it was scary. Like, it had a bunch of witch imagery, and I don't like it. It was super disturbing for me.
It made you, it gave you the heebie-jeebies. It gave you the willies, whatever you call it. It made you feel wrong.
Yes, and that's what I didn't like.
That's why it's so good though.
Like the posing of the posing of the deer in the trees, and the statue of Twigs, like the posing of that just didn't feel right. I hated it.
Why is this here?
So a dude is being tested on. He's ripping out of his bondages. He's really mad. He's gonna go climbing up the walls now.
What?
So they're creating Wendigos? Oh my goodness, where'd he go? Oh no,
What the fuck is going on around
What instruments did you play in school?
Didn't we already answer this one?
Pretty sure we
Why
did.
am I talking like that? I think I'm warming up for my cosplay voice.
Yeah.
Oh, meaning to lose.
'Cause this year, not.
Up yours, goers. 'Cause this year, you guys are taking the cup.
No.
Not.
That's one I want to watch again too.
Is that the one that got deleted? One of them.
Wait, one of them got deleted?
One of them got deleted.
No.
It did. I think it might have been that one.
I'm gonna be mad.
Because I can't find it. No matter how hard I've looked, I can't find it.
The frame rate just tried.
No. It was just a little old mouse.
fucking rat?
That ain't no mouse.
Okay, 2. Reload.
Yep, that's 2.
What's that for, you fuck?
Elijah says, "Tell the story, Marshall. ATM trouble." No.
Rebecca's back.
Hello, welcome back, Rebecca. Drums, piano, flute, clarinet. I played saxophone.
I tried to play saxophone. Then I decided to do chorus instead.
3 shots.
3, and this whole time he was running. He did not reload.
He didn't reload from a double barrel shotgun. He has 2. He picked 2 shells in his pockets. Right?
No, I think he put like a handful. So
Oh,
a
okay,
handful
maybe.
of shells is probably 5.
Where did his gun go?
Fuck.
I think he's got it in his bed loop. Or yeah, there it is.
No way.
He's got like.
And no,
carpenter
he
jeans.
doesn't. He's not going to tell the story of the ATM trouble again. That's been told enough times.
Which one?
The one of you in the convention you were going to.
Oh, right.
It's like it's been
Have-
told multiple
I-
times.
Have I told it on stream before?
I believe you have.
Really? Because that was going to be one of the things I talked about in our next stream. Because it was like it was a
Okay, so
convention.
then yes, we will save it for next stream.
Yeah. All right.
4 shots. Are you gonna reload?
Yes, this is the same game.
5 shots. Unlimited ammo works over here. Yes, it is the same game. Yeah, the window. What are you doing?
With a machine.
Get out!
Elijah Elijah says he doesn't think so, that I've told the story. Well, if I didn't, I'm saving it.
Yeah, we're saving it for the next stream that we do on Wednesday.
Probably gonna tell me to hold still.
Don't die. Oh. See, when it first prompted me, don't. I like his reaction. Don't. No, it's the same game. We're still continuing. He's just we've moved on to a different character.
Damn it.
But what was I saying?
Son of a bitch. Where are you?
I saw this in a danger totem.
Huh? Damn it.
Damn it.
What?
What? Why are you just questioning so many things out loud, Mike? Like, damn it.
What? This was the danger, I think.
It is Until Dawn.
Fucking move, Wendigo.
So if you had shot, you
This
would have
was
been
the
engulfed
danger.
in flames.
Fuck this. One at a time, boys.
Look
Enough for me
out!
for all
There's
ya.
one right there. Look out!
They're in cages. Why waste a bullet?
I feel as though, like, yeah, there might be a bullet limit. Like, if you shoot too many. Is that one? Oh, no. I'll shoot that one. Mike, look out!
Like, it just stopped there. It's like, are you gonna do? Okay.
All right, we know. You're smarter than us, player.
You're welcome.
Not good.
What? It was like doing one before you
Yeah.
gave me a click.
Oh, there go the spirits.
I'll have to possess some of it.
I'll have to play this one myself. So far, I've enjoyed it. This
That's
is my
good.
first time playing it. Still upset about Matt.
Yeah, me too.
Like, one character actually didn't want to die.
See, now I can gripe about it more, like how I hate why the game is just so active of trying to get him killed. Like, the one with the deer, you can kind of figure that one out. You're like, okay, maybe I shouldn't hit the deer, it'll spook him. But the one where it's like, save your girl, or be selfish and save yourself. It's like, what else would you choose?
Right.
You save the girl, because you're a good person.
Yeah, Matt is a good-natured person.
Zach? Still with us?
Zach? The puppy? Where's the puppy? Yeah, where did he go? in a dimly lit room like that, I don't think I would have even seen that lock.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh.
Hey, buddy.
There's Zach.
Come on down. It's all right.
Don't do it.
Okie dokie, bud. Hey, I'll catch you on the flip side, huh?
The butterfly effect was us keeping the wolf alive the whole time.
Oh, the wolf can die?
I guess so. I've never let him die before, though. I don't want to.
What? How many bullets you got?
There's more than one now.
That's like 3 explosions he's been in. And he's
What was that butterfly effect, though? Point blank? Nope. Man's best friend?
Yeah.
Mike found another way through the sanitarium. What does that have to do with the machete, though?
Maybe if he didn't have the machete, he would have gone through a default way that he had to fight off the Wendigo or escape it. Maybe? I don't know. This is my first time playing it. I don't know. Left 4 Dead 5 confirmed?
We gotta get through Left 4 Dead 3 first. Jess!
How
She's
are you
okay.
still alive? How far did you fall?
Good point. That was the totem.
Yep, that's the survival totem
Probably
or
a
whatever
year
it was.
ago.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, conveniently placed
another
jacket.
jacket.
She has been freezing this entire time. But
Did the wolf die? No, the wolf did not die. He lived. Got some boots, too.
Oh, boots.
They smell like death.
She's been clawed up and everything and fell and freezing and she's still okay?
Okay, so it's not Jess.
But it said Jess. No, maybe it didn't.
Who was it?
Come on, guys, hurry up. We gotta find
Where
Mike.
did you get it?
Come on.
Hey.
Maybe it was in her bag.
I'm kind of giving out here.
It's Ashley, so it's you.
I think maybe you should go
Okay,
on with
good
your
vibes.
Are you sure?
No, Chris, we are not leaving you. We're sticking together. Mike will just have to wait.
2.5 hours. I'm surprised we haven't hit 3 hours yet. I thought we'd been playing much longer than that.
Yeah. Like, how close are we to the end? I assume pretty.
We're
pretty
yeah, we're
close.
getting there. That there was that big part with Mike, and then this part is gonna. It's like a medium part that's at the end, and then that's it.
Oh, okay.
And then it's the finale, which
I'm
is
not
when everything can go wrong.
Yay. I can go that way. Can I go this way? Oh, there's something over here. Let's go this way. Chris, let's go this way.
Ah.
Aha, there's a totem. Oh, let's look at this totem. What's it say?
Danger. Creepy Josh.
Creepy Josh. It's a...
Kind of looks like him, doesn't he? Like he looks like
No.
skinny Josh Peck.
Doom, 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 doom.
Shit. Mike must have locked
Hey,
him
remember
up.
remember when you said, well, how are they gonna
There's gotta
follow
be
him?
Another way in.
Yeah.
They can't follow him now because he locked everything.
Oh, I'm controlling her now. Can do that. Okay, let's look around here. What's behind you? Nothing.
Maybe
Okay.
reconcile with Emily, say you're sorry again so you can get slapped.
Yeah, can I... Hey,
Please, ma'am, can I have another?
can I... Can I... Can I say sorry?
Does this bug you?
Does this bug you? Hey. Does that bug you? Right in the face, huh?
Wait. Can I see this?
Yeah.
A second. Let me tell you a spooky tale. That's all I had.
That's all you had?
Yeah, the flashlight in the face.
Let me
I
tell
thought
you.
it was silly.
Let me tell you.
Because you
Look
can't
at
put
that
it.
rat!
You can't put it on your own face.
Wait, hey, what about this?
Let me tell you a spooky tale.
A spooky tale
Should
about
we try it?
tail.
Well, it's not like we got a whole lot of choices here.
Have we considered going into the sewers?
I think we
Wait,
have. No,
oh, sorry.
You had a second. Well, maybe the sewers isn't the best idea.
If you guys just stayed in the safe room for a few more
With
hours.
Emily?
For a few more hours.
Okay, this is maybe the last place I would want to be right now.
So
Josh
who's
is
going first?
Chris
After
is
you.
cleaning up with all these hot babes around him.
Cleaning up. Huh. They're gonna need some
It's not so bad.
cleaning up.
You
They're
think
gonna
this
need a
is
serious
tunnel to the
shower.
sanatorium?
Of course it is. Where else would it go?
Those that live, anyway.
Well, damn.
Matt doesn't need a shower. He's good.
Chris, I know you're hurt, but
Showering
you gotta
himself
move
with
it,
his own blood.
all right?
I'm trying, Ash.
I don't need to get standoffish with her. She's just trying to be helpful.
Fring. Oh, it didn't do it.
Nope. It diverted your expectations.
Hey,
Vroom. Grab her.
we should close
Grab
this,
her.
right?
Huh?
I mean, what if something's following us?
Yes, fine,
There's
close
the
it.
wolf.
But we gotta keep moving. Can
What?
you just catch up, please?
Rebecca said something
Yeah.
on YouTube. She said, "There's the wolf. The wolf made it throughout the entire sanitarium because I am a good shot and I know what to do."
Nothing over there. Like, this game is pretty straightforward.
Mhm.
There isn't a whole lot of hidden things that I've seen.
Right.
But obviously there have been things that we've missed, but why did they go so far ahead? Where are they?
Yeah,
Stay
no
as a
kidding.
group, guys. Okay. The heck?
It's like, yeah, there's Wendigos about. Let's stick together, man. How did Chris get that far, you know?
Hello? Who's there? Anybody? Jessica! Is it you?
Love the butterflies. That was kind of a cool thing about the butterfly effect.
Ah.
There's Wendigos about, man. Be careful.
Hello?
It was an aspect of the game that made it more unique than other decision games.
But here's the thing, it could have been Wendigos also, because they mimic things.
I think you're right about that.
That's enough studying. Yeah.
What were you studying, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh my god, I am so glad to see you.
Glad you're safe.
Ooh, might get to see my nephew in the longest time ever.
They're like, oh my god, so glad to see you. Like, why didn't you just stay with her?
Wow, great.
I think
Water's
if
toast
you went to
wasn't
go
a
inspect
bacon
the
up
voice,
there.
you would have found that it was a Wendigo
I think I
mimicking
can. I think I can do
Jessica's
it.
voice, and
It's like
Ashley would
a
have
rock wall.
been killed.
I'm gonna keep going. You should head back to the lodge. I've gotta get Mike.
And I think there was a possibility for Chris to have died in that tunnel. Like, I think if you didn't stay with Chris, he would have died. Because there was a totem where he got, like, lifted up and chewed on.
Was it the choice that reassuring him, or
I think so.
music history? Music history is
and
good.
mostly Korean. That's a dislocated shoulder.
That's a real.
Well, Josh is eight.
Sam. I get to play Sam.
This makes me want to go rock climbing again. But it's all the gym is all the way in Liverpool.
Come on, girl, you could do it.
Trying to trip me up. Why is it only slow and steady?
I'd be so scared of falling. Because there's no soft mat under you.
Nope. Why is she the only one climbing though?
Everybody else went back to the safe room.
What?
Yeah.
Why? What? What am I missing?
I don't know. She's going to look for Matt herself.
For Matt?
Yes.
Mike?
Mike.
Sam.
Okay. To preface this part as Sam, there's a lot of clues for the twins. Try to find as many as you can.
I didn't want to drop down.
Can you climb back up?
No.
Nope.
Well, rip.
So anyway, try to find as many clues as you can.
Well, I already screwed that up.
That's probably the explosion in the sanitarium, I bet.
Look at you with your knowledge.
You talking about me?
Yeah.
You're being a jerk. Just trying to give you some helpful advice, man.
That's not helpful advice. That's just, hey, I wonder if that's what it is. Probably.
No, I'm talking about the whole thing about, like, try to find clues about the twins down here.
I'm not good at searching for things.
You said in a previous stream that you were. Like, you like to go off the trail.
I
to
do,
find
but
stuff.
that doesn't mean I'm good at finding things. I'm terrible at finding things.
It's easy to find things when, like, you're on the right path because it'll show the glow.
Well, yeah, but...
Yeah, that's right. Come on, girl, you could do it.
Yeah, that worked.
Now we've got a shovel.
So I think we should go that way. I don't think there's anything over here.
Hey! Yeah, because it moved you along. Woo! Lopped its head off.
Whoa.
Define all right.
Alive, for a start.
Yeah, life's good.
Yeah?
What the hell are you doing here anyway?
I was gonna warn you about the Wendigos.
Oh, yeah.
Good
I saw
job.
them.
Let's find a way down to where this fucker lives.
I saw some Wendigos. Previously
What's
on...
happening? I didn't find anything.
Well, it's not done. Remember that?
I remember that.
Mike, there's no key for the cable car.
Josh, he's gotta have it. No, he's gone. We're too late.
Shh, quiet.
It may have taken him down to the mine.
Wait, don't move.
Remember that.
I'm gonna get that key right from that thing's
I did.
goddamn bedroom, and then I'm gonna get us all the hell out of here.
It didn't show me.
Yeah, it didn't show you lopping
Let's
its head
find a way
off.
down to where this fucker lives.
Repent. he's getting ready for the punchline.
Much these sessions are of any help to you now. Just won't listen to me, and things seems pretty
Like, why do you?
fucked up.
Excited for next stream already, says Elijah on YouTube. Me too. It's gonna be mostly us talking. Though. I mean, not to say that this isn't, but less focused on the game and more talking about the topics that we've prepared. So if you're excited for that, then
We're willing to help.
Then come join us.
And every turn you choose to push them away, and now you're all alone. Though by the sounds of things, you won't be alone for long.
Yeah, the doctor is just. I kind of figured it was just his all in his head.
Deep breaths, Josh.
Indeed it is.
Deep breath.
We get to play as Josh?
Is that what it said? What is the stream going to be? We'll reveal what the next stream is at the end of this one.
No, not again.
Cat says, "Told you, Dr. Hill is the real killer."
Get away! Get away
I'm sure
from me!
he definitely didn't help drive Josh to this state of mind.
You're dead! Shut up! No! You're dead!
It's not ready. You manipulate.
You are a coward.
There.
Good lord.
Yeah. One is there. Love it.
Yes, you did.
I don't take orders from you. You can't. You
Did what?
can't tell me what to do.
Are you talking about Josh not doing anything? Yes, he did.
Okay. I trust you. I trust you.
I didn't know we played Josh.
Finally get to play as Josh.
No. You're not real.
You're all alone down there.
No, not again.
Wonder if he'll find a corpse.
All alone.
2 corpses.
But you're with us now. Family.
Get away from me! Get away!
Why didn't you save us, Josh? Why did you want us to die?
I didn't want you to die. I swear.
He's really screwed up.
No!
No!
Seriously, where are the flies?
Pixie kill.
Yeah.
I don't take orders from you. No!
Is this what you want?
No! No!
F for Josh.
Why are you doing this? Leave me alone! Why are you doing this?
Why did you save us, Josh? Why did you want us to die?
Here you go.
Cool, man. Great part.
Thanks, man.
Like-
I think I did pretty good.
Good job. What if he didn't punch the pig?
I don't know. I've always punched the pig because I think it's kind of fun to just deck a pig.
Someone was
Is this where Josh bites it?
capturing the Wendigos. Had them all tied up in these
It's where he
restraints.
could bite it.
So some real fucked up shit. Wow. I must have just let them all out when I blew the
So
place
everyone
up.
in this game can die.
Yes. You can,
Including
you can end this
these
game,
two.
You can end this game with nothing, including these 2.
Wow. That's impressive.
It is very impressive.
Alright, so what was that? No! I hate this.
Wait, watch their body.
I would love to if my thing wasn't stuck.
Come on, it's okay.
Sure.
Make sure it didn't get detached or
Not dead
anything.
yet.
No, it didn't, but it's
Make
like
sure it didn't get detached.
didn't.
Just make sure, please.
It's still attached.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just saying, like
You
it's,
can.
It's behind.
All right,
there.
now are you settled?
Yes.
You can go back.
Can I go back?
Yes. Some valuable information.
Okay. But I think I missed something earlier.
No, they just dropped in the water. It was just funny their body language because they're like bracing for it.
Oh.
They're just like, oh, this is gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold.
Mike, is that what I think it is?
Shit. Looks like a grave.
Okay. This is the section where you can find a bunch of clues.
Okay.
Oh God, Mike, this is
But
Beth.
why?
This is her watch.
Why?
What?
Because like this is where they piece it together. And they put the mystery of the twins
So
together.
this is where she was buried.
But who dug her up?
Her sister, who survived. I bet.
Let's keep moving.
I bet. So she became one to go. Curse in them hills. There's gold in them
There is a curse in these damn hills. Ah. That's what looks more like a tiki. Fortune. They look like Mike. They look like Mike standing outside the house and some other person.
You are rather
Probably
fortunate,
Sam. Mike is a fortunate soul.
Until he dies.
Here they go again. Do you see Mike's face? He's like,
Yeah, I actually.
There's, Resident Evil 2, the remake. It did something really it did really good with like its facial mocap. There was a scene where it was totally small. It lasted for a millisecond, but I loved it.
Is that the climb up?
I think that leads to a clue.
Oh, this way will not.
That way will not. That way does. But Leon goes to open up a sewage drain, and like he puts his hand there and he's like getting ready to do it. But before he does it, you can like the camera's right up to his face, and before he does it, he like does one of those tongue licks where he's like, and I loved that because I was just like, oh my god, it's like it's so defined.
You've got
Like
such
I just love details like that. Elijah, we're playing a game. You can see us. Do you think John Wick will die in John Wick Chapter 3? It could go either way, I think.
I'm sorry, Beth. I have no choice. It's the only way I can survive anymore. If someone finds
It
this,
could go
I'm
either way.
sorry.
Either he gets to a sanctuary or he gets killed in like a last stand.
What does it mean? Jesus.
Let me exit. Oh, I can still do more.
Yeah.
Oh God, it makes sense. I think Hannah dug up Beth. It was Hannah.
No, that's ridiculous.
Michael, it has to be. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Nothing makes sense, actually.
Beth died in the fall.
So what? What does that mean?
I mean, she's dead.
So Hannah must have buried her.
God damn it. God damn it.
Hannah was down here.
I don't believe any of this.
She would have been starving. She would have been desperate.
Fuck!
We need to
I don't
find
believe
Josh.
it. The proof
Right
is
now.
right here. You know it. I don't believe it. No. Never.
Okay, that was the only clue up here.
Well, he was the world. He has the world coming after him, but he is John Wick. He can do anything. Yeah. That was one of. I saw the trailer for John Wick 3, and that was one of my favorite quotes. The guy that owns the Continental one of the guys says to him, the whole world's gonna be coming after him, and then the owner of the Continental goes, I'd say the odds are even. It's like, I love that quote. Because it's true. He'll be able to take on anybody. He's John Wick. He killed 3 guys in a bar with a pencil. With a freaking pencil. You've heard the stories.
I've heard the stories. It was just a dog. Where'd that thing go? There was a thing over here. Like, as soon as I get up, it's not there. Like, if I jump
Back
down...
in the drink.
Or maybe it was just the jump up to here. I don't know what it was.
Maybe.
Yeah, because when I look over here...
This
Yeah,
is
it
me.
is, okay.
This is me when I get in a pool. Like I go, like everybody's like, "Oh, just dive right in," but I can't do that. Like I have to go like step by step. It's like first the feet, then the legs, then the waist, then the hands, then the chest, and then speaking of heads.
Heads up. Heads up.
What is your favorite brand of hot dog? There's brands? Yeah. Hoffman. Yes.
Hoffman's, Oscar Myers.
Hoffman's, I guess. I like the ones with cheese in them.
Oh my god.
So, interesting thing about this cutscene, the more people that die will be more people hanging.
Wait, hold on. I think I saw something.
So if everyone else dies... And it's just
If everybody that could get killed by the Wendigo up until this point gets killed, they will all be hanging in this room.
So Michael or Matt was there?
Matt was in there. It was Matt's head that rolled out, and then the flamethrower dude's head that rolled out, and then their bodies are hanging in there.
Okay. I trust you.
Mine is either ballpark or
trust
cheese
you.
dog.
I trust
I like the ones with the cheese.
Did I find all the clues?
Yes. You found the grave, and then you found the notebook. I think the notebook is the
He's tripping or something. Josh! Mike. Josh! Hey, man. Don't hit me, please. Well, you were deep in it, man. Full mental jacket.
Full
We
mental
didn't think we'd
jacket.
get you back. Josh, Hannah was down here for weeks.
What did you
a
say?
month. She'd done
Let me see your war face.
Like,
Hey, let's just get the fuck out of here.
okay, Josh.
Bull
you
crap,
have
you
the
didn't
keys
convince
to the
me.
cable car. See that over there? That means there's a direct way out. Come on.
Come on, Josh.
Josh ain't with it yet.
Josh,
He's
There's no
still
way Josh
miles
is gonna
away.
make it up there.
Okay, if you help me up,
can
I can go
climb
back and tell
out.
the others we're okay.
Yeah.
He can get out
good.
here.
You bring Josh back the way we came, and we'll all meet at the lodge.
Also, great
Yeah.
job by Rami Malek doing his voice in this.
Josh.
All right, let's go. You fucked up son of a bitch.
I go this way.
Don't really care for the I wasn't aware they even had cheese-filled dogs. Like, never heard of such a thing.
I think Hoffman
You
made
didn't have
some.
to hit me so much, man.
It was
sorry about
my sister had a
I was wrong.
my sister had a fiance once where he worked in a hot dog factory, and it was kind of funny, like the stories that he told. Like he was working on the conveyor belt, and they said that you were allowed to just, if you're hungry for lunch, you're allowed to just take hot dogs off the conveyor belt and eat them. Like there's so many that go through. I bet Krispy Kreme can do that.
Yeah, Krispy
Like,
Kreme.
they're just like, if you're hungry, just take one of the donuts off the conveyor belt.
Speaking of Krispy Kreme, when are we going? Making
When
our
it
trip?
gets warmer, I will plan the trip to Krispy Kreme, and anybody that wants donuts can come with.
Yes, we were
If
going
you
to
don't
go-
come with, you don't get donuts.
We'll go to Pennsylvania to the nearest Krispy Kreme and get our donuts.
Yep. We'll go there. We'll go there.
Do you like them boiled or fried?
Fried. On the grill.
Oh, on the grill. Okay.
Yeah.
I
don't
like
them
mine
boiled.
on the grill. But I'll also eat them boiled. It really doesn't matter. But I
haven't-
prefer them.
I haven't had
fried,
boiled hot
grilled.
dogs since I was little.
But
where I would like cut them into
Cat's never had octopod.
Octopi. Octopuses.
Oc-
I think
octagonals.
I think I heard the plural of
Apes?
octopus. I think
Octopi?
I think it's octopuses.
Yeah, it is.
Well, anyway, I would cut the after boiling the hot dogs, I would cut the octopus into I would cut the hot dogs into octopus. So if you didn't find... So yeah, important discovery. Sam found Hannah's journal in the mine. Josh heard the truth about the monster. Josh recognized Hannah, and Hannah recognized Josh. And yeah, Josh lived. If you didn't find that journal, Josh would have died right there.
Oh. Interesting.
Did you see his throat? It was like... Jessica.
Yes, finally. It's 6:30.
If
the sun ain't out,
the sun is up. It's time for breakfast.
It's time for breakfast. This is where we're not gonna light the lighter. What if I don't do it, huh? Wasn't there a section where it's not no lighting the lighter?
Yeah, that was Mike in the house.
Oh, okay.
So I promise you, I will not light the lighter. I want to see everybody else live.
I'm so upset that Matt is dead.
Me too.
You don't understand.
No, I do understand. I've been there.
Yeah, I like my hot dogs grilled. The more charcoal, the better. But
that's false.
For you, maybe.
For me.
Where am I going?
Wherever. Out.
Out.
Let's get out.
Can we climb? Can we climb this?
She ain't doing anything too physical. Have you guys ever had crepes?
Yes, we have.
Very few times.
Although I don't know how different our crepes are from your guys' crepes, because ours are just basically thin pancakes with cream or fruit filling inside, based on however you want to make it, rolled up and then topped. That's our crepes. They're really thin pancakes rolled up.
It's kind of like how our donuts aren't real donuts. I think that's what we talked about.
Yeah, we talked about that last stream.
Yeah, our donuts are fake donuts.
But Krispy Kreme, though.
But Krispy Kreme, they get a pass.
Krispy Kreme gets a pass.
Weirdos.
Weirdos. No, we're not weirdos. We're Americans, which are the weirdos. So thank you. We take.
There's weirder people out there than us. Whoa, what was that?
What was what?
Was that like an impound that was like her face like looked melted?
I think you're.
This is loss. That's Matt.
Probably.
Mike. That's Mike.
Probably
after the lighter.
Yeah, it probably once you do the lighter. I like how these people see these totems and they're just like, oh, okay.
They're just like, ooh.
It's like,
I'll just forget
right.
that happened. Same thing, lol. Says cat.
yeah. Yeah, there are some weird people out there.
So if Matt had survived, Matt would have found Jess down here.
Ugh.
And then they would have tried to get out together.
Matt. They were the right decision. Screw you, game. I don't care what anyone says. That was the right decision.
Did you see it? Did you see? Look at that. What is that? What is that?
What's wrong with her face?
Do you see it?
No. What are you talking
You're
about?
missing it every time. You're like Chris. Look.
Like I don't know what you're. Jess doesn't know anything about these Wendigos.
Right. But you, as the outside, do.
You're gonna try to run. I like how they said try. I probably should have hid. She's gonna die. Yeah, she's dead. Yep. I knew I should have. Yeah, I should have better tied. I don't know why I did that.
Me neither.
To be honest, I was literally thinking in my head.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you were.
I'm like,
she doesn't know anything.
She
and
doesn't
then
know
you're like,
anything.
yeah,
She doesn't know anything.
You know.
I know, but also it's like I knew that she was in no condition, one, to run anywhere, and two, like if she it said try to run, I'm like, yeah, she's gonna die.
What kind of Chinese food do you all like? Cat says
wrong
fried rice.
button.
Oof. Fried rice is good when it's like made with egg. Like that's great fried rice. Lo mein is good. The like the hibachi meat that we
God
get
damn it!
is really good.
Can I press the right button? No, because this.
Oh, that's Japanese. Sorry. Yeah.
Good lord.
Lo mein, sesame chicken, sweet and sour chicken, fried rice. That's usually what I get when I get Chinese food.
Let me climb.
Rebecca says, "Yummy, that was intense." Jess definitely won't be enjoying any Chinese food.
Nope. She had her fill.
You're. I'm starting to like see this again, and I'm realizing that when Drew played this, like we were roommates in college, and Drew was playing this. He did the path that he went is the path that you were going down. He made the exact same decisions and thought the exact same things. That you
Right. Where am I going? Oh.
And cat pork fried rice is good.
Is that a totem over there? Like, I'm so upset that I know I made a mistake and I knew I made a mistake.
Well, that's different from like what would happen with Matt. Like at least this one you know it was on you.
Yeah, that one was on me. Like she ain't coming back. But it's whatever. I want to experience this game.
I don't like that Jess was such a throwaway character like that though. She's you play as her for a little bit and then you get one chance to save her.
Yep.
And then if you mess up, then that's it. She's done. Chicken fried rice is amazing with soy sauce. Definitely. That is deep water.
Holy crap. How is she?
You've all stirred up the Wendigos now.
Man, she's gonna be freezing. Mm-hmm. How is the sun not up? It's 6:30.
Maybe it's daylight savings time.
Even then, it would come
The
out.
sun doesn't come up until like 7. It doesn't start coming up until like 7. Every time before that, it's dark.
Oh boy. Here we go. Yep. Now you're cold.
What else is new? Like her shins are exposed, her forearms are exposed. That jacket probably doesn't really look that heavy.
Neither are those pants. Okay, what am I doing?
Let's get ready for a quick time attack, I guess. I mean, one might be coming.
What was she trying to do again?
Get back to the cabin.
Don't light it. This is gonna be on fire.
I have my headphones turned up all the way. I screamed when the Wendigos started screaming. No kidding, it was pretty loud. Zombie Mike's here. Garam, OMG, I missed everything. Hey guys, I just woke up.
Look worse if we stay out
It's
here.
3:40 a.m. here.
Come on.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. But 2 people died in this playthrough so far. Matt and Jess. Matt was a mistake because none of us wanted them to die, and I felt like they were the right decision, so this game can screw off. And Jess died because I knew I made a mistake, and I was like, well, it's too late.
See, this game, you said that you liked this game, and I'm afraid that it's going to turn right around if everything goes wrong. Like, this is going to be your most hated game, and we're going to end on a bad note.
No, I still like the effect that this game is going through. I like how it does things.
Because like, I'm no longer playing. This is now the rest of it is Sam, so it is all on you now.
Oh boy. So it's this again, huh? Zombie Mike. Are we going to light the fire?
Yeah, I guess everybody's either up early or they're up late.
Yeah.
I would say that if you're still up and it's 2 o'clock in the morning, I'd say that you're up late.
Yeah.
And Rebecca is in our time zone, 8:40.
I'm trying to figure out if anything is... What? Have I seen this before?
No.
Oh.
Add
Nice.
that to the memoir.
Mike, why are you...
Are you finishing the game today? Yes. This is the finale of the game. We are absolutely finishing it.
Well, Jess is dead. Pretty gruesomely. I might
Yeah.
add. Josh is going to live, but who knows for how long. All right, am I supposed to go downstairs?
Yeah, you're supposed to get to the
Okay.
others in the basement.
That's what I thought.
When I played this with my other friend and we did this, like where we traded characters,
Yeah.
she was playing as Mike and she failed to chase after Jessica in time, and Jessica died right there, like with her jaw pulled off. Like that's what Mike found was Jessica's dead body.
Turn. Like the camera turned and she was like, "I'm going this way now."
I'm assuming Mike is leading you.
Like, why isn't he talking? That's what I want to know.
Because he's zombie. You see him earlier? He's just like, Sam.
How do you rate our chances of survival?
I'm trying not to think about it.
Ha.
Some nice light banner.
Go, go, go!
Are you kidding me?
Because of the book earlier. She told him about the light, and Emily was mad at her.
Oh,
that was
crap! I don't
that's
like
why.
this one. I know what's gonna happen.
I don't know what that was about. Why did this stay?
I'm gonna fail at this so bad.
Why?
I just know it.
Don't fucking move, Amos.
Is it going up? I'm not even touching it. I'm not touching it! I'm literally not moving. I didn't move!
Well,
I don't know why the
stay
game
focused.
did that.
Stay
Like,
focused.
No, I'm not going to now because now I'm pissed off.
See, this is exactly what I thought was going to happen. So everybody get ready for some total frustration now.
I saw
He
it.
gets up, I'm going to be impressed.
I saw it creeping too, and I'm like, I'm not moving. Why are you doing that?
if Mike gets up, okay, Mike is up. You still have a chance for everybody to live. Hannah's going nuts. All right, if you see it starting to move, even though you think you're not doing it, just try to correct it a little bit.
Oh my God!
Oh my God. Yep. Oh, her too. Didn't see a way out of that. So, Mike's dead too. Look at me and all my bad decisions.
Mm-hmm.
We have visual. The main structure is completely destroyed.
This is okay.
Hold on. I'm seeing something. I have confirmation on 2 survivors.
2 survivors.
Let's pick them up.
See, now
Man.
this is gonna be one of your more hated games because
No,
Instant
it's-
Inferno. Thanks for the trophy.
It's
So-
not a hated game. I still greatly enjoy that. It's just no, I didn't move the damn controller, and that just really irked me. Like I realize I made a mistake.
Ashley, time of death 6:52.
Same with
Emily 6:52.
Mike wasn't even shown.
Matt 2:45. Jessica 6:30.
I like how they just show.
They
all the
let you
bumps.
know what happened. See, I don't remember that. I remember that. Yeah, I remember like just
Oh, rip
jaw
Emily.
gone. Mike 6:41.
See, yeah, why did Mike die there?
The old man,
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it.
Emily and Matt is still in chat.
You said you thought he was
I'm
stalking
sorry,
you
we
first.
couldn't get Emily out
Did
either.
anyone else in your group think that?
Well,
The
yeah.
aftermath.
Is it possible they could have killed him?
What? No. No, you don't understand. Don't you
And
understand?
if he attacked you,
He saved my life. And I watched him die.
I thought we were close. After his sisters disappeared, he'd come and talk to me. He said I was the only one who understood him. I thought
Mike just died because he just was thrown a little too hard. I joined the stream right at the end. Rip. Yeah. My poor decision making. Sorry to disappoint.
Thank you for joining the stream, Moth Goddess.
it was my fault Mike died. I wasn't supposed to move. But I did. And he saved me.
Well, I enjoyed
So it's my
that a
fault
lot.
he died.
Thanks for the invite. You're welcome, Rebecca.
You need to listen to me. I don't care if you believe
We'll
me
definitely
or
have to
not.
play that game.
Doesn't matter because you will.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Go down to the mines.
This would be worth replaying. Maybe not on stream, but this would be
I've
worth
seen
replaying
what's
just to
down there.
see if I could get
And I'd
the
give
right
anything
decisions.
to unsee it.
But no, I just make terrible decisions.
Yeah. Oh well.
It happens. So is there something at the end, or
Yes.
is that it?
There is one final thing to see at the end.
Do I? Yeah, because Josh.
It'll show.
Hogarth!
on the jaw.
Hey!
You worked on this game?
He worked on it.
Dang! Good job,
It
Hogarth.
wasn't Hogarth Hughes though.
Bummer.
Bummer.
Maybe he got married and he decided to go with the girl's last name.
Maybe.
You never know.
It's entirely possible.
Moth Goddess on Twitch says, I blanked out and Mike died because his spine was straight up snapped.
Yeah.
That's what happened with their playthrough. If you didn't run for the switch and you let everybody get out, then Mike would have had that lighter death. He would have got up and would have lit it as his last action.
So, but you said you can save everybody.
You can. If you said save Ashley, you could have done something to get Ashley out the door, and then you would have done the same thing for Emily, and then you would have had a chance to run for yourself, and then Mike would have hit the lighter.
Yeah, but
then
Mike is.
That wasn't supposed to happen. If you guys would have stood still, then you would have went with that plan. Mike would have been put in danger. You would have been given a chance to save him, and if you did, and at that end of the game, it gives you a lot of those hold stills.
Yeah.
And if you did all of them correctly, everyone would have ran out the door. It's quite interesting. Gar M on YouTube says it's quite interesting that Hannah Wendigo kills everyone, but Mike, she only pushes him away in every ending, like she still likes him.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I never thought of that.
Yeah. But it's just, I don't know. It's the whole don't move thing. It pissed me off because I literally wasn't moving the controller at all, and I saw it creep, and I'm like, it hasn't moved. It hasn't moved, and it's like, you moved. I'm like,
well, yeah,
I didn't freaking move.
When I was doing that, it was like
that.
it was creeping up, so I had to correct it a little bit.
But that goes against what it's saying. It's
true, but you gotta correct it, and when you gotta, you gotta.
No, I saw it creep, and I'm like, no. It's gonna do that. It does that. I was thinking, I'm like, it's doing that to trick me, because it wants me to go down.
But I told you that I did that. I told you I had to correct it.
I didn't believe it.
Oh my goodness.
And
this is why everyone got killed.
Well, I know.
Your judgment was a little off.
Yeah. But I mean, that's hardly relevant.
I will say though
things.
that you did not go towards the screaming voice as Ashley. You did not hit the deer as Matt. And you did some other good things.
I did the good.
You did. You did some good things.
Like I forgot about Emily.
Let's skip
I hated her so much. I wasn't sure if it was not going to show anything if it skipped or not.
Yeah, that's why I always watch, because I don't know if skipping the credits will also skip the alternate ending.
Yeah. Is that Josh?
That's Josh. He's chowing down. People are asking what the next stream is going to be. So we're gonna start another long playthrough. Our previous long playthrough was a Final Fantasy IX, and for our next stream we're going to start the next long one, which is going to be. You want to do the last episode?
There's a last.
Get everyone alive. Never mind. We have to start all the way here. Never mind.
Yeah.
But we're gonna start another long stream, but we're gonna give it a break for April, because we mentioned before that April is going to be zombie month, and we're going to play nothing but zombie games that we already have set up. But we're going to start our long play of Final Fantasy XII.
Zodiac Age. The updated version.
But most of it is going to be less focused on the game and more focused on us talking about our convention, our many different convention experiences, why we got into cosplay, what we've cosplayed, what we plan to cosplay, and then also if any of you guys are interested in that topic, and I'm looking at the screen again, if any of you guys are interested in that topic, we want you guys to chat with us about cosplay and convention going.
Yeah. It's mostly going to be a very casual. I mean, it's hard to get as more casual than what we're doing right now. But it's going to be so casual that it's the main thing. Even though we're going to be playing a game.
It's the reason why we chose that, because Cameron can play Final Fantasy 12 with his eyes closed. So we figured we'd choose a game that we don't have to focus on.
Yeah, I can literally just play that game and just go, okay, I'm doing this, but I can literally stand and go like this. All right, this is what's going on. I'm literally talking, looking right at Marshall and talking to him.
Mm-hmm. Almost got all the totems.
Almost.
I've yet to find all of them. Also.
Well,
so that'll be that. I'm kind of in the mood for tacos. So if you want, we can take a trip to tacos.
Yeah, sure.
But anyway,
that'd be cool.
We really appreciate everybody for
thank you very much for
tuning
in.
I don't know who was around when I said it before, but I really did appreciate how a lot of you were waiting in chat for us, and you were hyping up the stream. That was awesome.
That was really cool.
That is what I look forward to in our streams.
We had just set up the starting soon screen. We just right before we pressed live, we had noticed that our chat had just been really hyped up. Like everybody was excited to have
we started
a start.
seeing that, we started it early.
So we really appreciate that. We thank you guys.
I really enjoyed that.
Now we're all just talking all at once.
But anyway, so tune in next week, next Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're gonna be streaming Final Fantasy 12 and speaking about conventions, cosplay, and everything that goes in that category.
Yep. And until then,
until dawn. Jeez. Until next time.
We're the martial artists.
Yes.
I'm the less than martial artist, and this was Until Dawn. This is my first time playing Until Dawn. My first experience with it. Good game. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Matt. Rest in peace, Jess.
Until when?
Chris, Ashley, Emily, and Mike.
Until Wednesday.
Until Wednesday.
We all have to survive until Wednesday. So.
Yeah. Hopefully you will all survive with us until Wednesday, and we will see you guys later.
See you guys in the next episode.